dark fog. Not far gone, but caught in the lost house. I can't stop, but get it at all costs. My pen prominent plays apart from the opposition. I come correct with creating a killer composition. I came from nothing, had to make myself a pot to piss. I've been proficient when pondering how to pen a fiction. My feet hurt, they question the king's worth. They saying I'm too modest, I suffer but bleed first. Follow the prophecy, make them all eat dirt. I be on the block and I push it to fiends first. I just need to take a step back, step back. I can take another setback. Ay, I just need to take a step back, step back. I can take another setback. Ay, I just need to take a step back, step back. I can take another setback. Ay, I just need to take a step back, step back. I can take another setback.
Hey, I got a chip on my shoulder big enough to eat it. And since my heart been getting colder, I'm feeling conceited. I'm killing verses, it ain't fair, they need the referee. It's so far ahead of them, yeah, competitors think that I cheated. I'm undefeated, think I need to take a step back. I had them sleep until I took off like a jetpack. I'm really different, I'm shitting, call it a X-Lax. Me falling off sound as dumb as taking your ex back. Don't ever speak on my name, that's like a death trap. Please don't ever think we the same, I can't respect that. Cause every time they hear my bars, I bet they neck snap. Still the biggest dog in the yard, and you could bet that.
I just need to take a step back, step back. I can take another setback. Ay, I just need to take a step back, step back. I can take another setback. Ay, I just need to take a step back, step back. I can take another setback. Ay, I just need to take a step back, step back. I can take another setback. Ay,
You already know who it is. It's your mans, Santos Suave, the Gray Lion. And with that said, Fuego Sonic Records is in the building, and it's about to get lit, incendiary. So let's go. Haters can kiss my ass, I don't give a shit about your negativity. I'm full of positivity, what you say to me or about me can never break me. Don't need your validation, don't need your permission to do me. You better ask somebody about me. Set the Suave is on fire, unstoppable. Yes, I'm lit. Spark it up, light it up. I'm about to set this world on fire. So get on the dance floor because there ain't no time for talking. There's just time to walk the walk. So what you gonna do? The spotlight's on you, it's time to get lit. So what you gonna do? The spotlight's on you, it's time to get lit. Fuego, what I bring is fuego. When I sing it's fuego, all I do is fuego. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Lit. Fuego, what I bring is fuego. When I sing it's fuego, all I do is fuego. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Lit. Haters can kiss my ass. I don't give a shit about your negativity. I'm full of positivity. What you say to me or about me can never break me. Don't need your validation. Don't need your permission to do me. You better ask somebody about me. Set the Suave is on fire, unstoppable. Yes, I'm lit. Spark it up, light it up. I'm about to set this world on fire. So get on the dance floor because there ain't no time for talking. There's just time to walk the walk. So what you gonna do? The spotlight's on you, it's time to get lit. So what you gonna do? The spotlight's on you, it's time to get lit. Fuego, what I bring is fuego. When I sing it's fuego, all I do is fuego. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Lit. Fuego, what I bring is fuego. When I sing it's fuego, all I do is fuego. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Lit. Okay, here I go, hot to the touch. Blazing flow, amazing flow. This I know. And now you know your man's unstoppable. Let's go. A fire-breathing monster, Godzilla on the mic, a real killer on the mic. And I'm killing these lanes while I'm spitting these flames. 24/7, 365. That's Santos Suave is changing the game. Yeah. Haters can kiss my ass. I don't give a shit about your negativity. I'm full of positivity. What you say to me or about me can never break me. Don't need your validation. Don't need your permission to do me. You better ask somebody about me. Set the Suave is on fire, unstoppable. Yes, I'm lit. Spark it up, light it up. I'm about to set this world on fire. So get on the dance floor because there ain't no time for talking. There's just time to walk the walk. So what you gonna do? The spotlight's on you, it's time to get lit. So what you gonna do? The spotlight's on you, it's time to get lit. Fuego, what I bring is fuego. When I sing it's fuego, all I do is fuego. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Lit. Fuego, what I bring is fuego. When I sing it's fuego, all I do is fuego. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Yes, I'm lit. Lit.
Carson.
Calling my friends round, cause all of my friends is down.
Yeah, they bought it.
Bitch, I'm from a small town. I rep country boy. Do something else! Do something else! That's it! That's all we want!
What is the tea? The girls are fighting! No! The girls are fighting!
Now check that.
Oh, shit.
This is episode 237 in this bitch on another Talk Your Shit Tuesday.
Shit.
I am just Jer with,
The Lucky Laugh.
and we have the GOAT in the building.
Yes.
I just he that nigga. Like y'all niggas don't rap better than him. Y'all not better than him. Y'all not more creative than him.
This the
like,
second week in a row
like he really that nigga.
where Jerry is about to deliver
What? No, because last week you
a
said I was dry.
lackluster.
That was enough. He that nigga.
No. A lackluster.
Child, you can start doing it. I call him Crazy 8 the GOAT. Y'all know him as Crazy 8 the Great. Shout out to you, sir. Thank you for coming back to
In the words
Talk Shit
of
with us.
LOL Brielle, ain't nobody fucking with Miguel.
Period.
Feels good to
No,
be
I
back.
gotta clip that and send it to you because that
Clip
shit
it.
was
Clip it and
hilarious,
send it to
man.
him, because that's exactly what she said.
I appreciate it, man. I feel good to be back.
Oh my god, so
Look, thank you for coming.
Man,
You got a lot going on.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you really that
yeah.
nigga. You always doing something.
I'm trying, man.
No,
you
he
know?
got a lot going
No,
on.
ain't no trying. You're doing.
Just, one day at a time, one foot in front of the other, man. That's
I was about to say, and we gonna get straight into it in a second because I feel like I ain't talked to you
it's been a grip.
in years or some
It's been a
shit.
grip.
I feel like you fell off the face of the fucking earth or something. Like I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Explain, please.
I've been focused.
On what?
I've been focused. Taking what I would consider the rebrand extremely seriously, which means I had to step away from a lot of, no offense to a lot of people in our current,
Circuit.
atmosphere and circuit, but the hamster wheel, I had to get off of it in order to really make some stuff happen. So I started touring. I started not waiting on somebody to put me on tour, but creating my own
Just
tours
going, yeah.
and just going. Finding what, doing the research, the target, finding what
Yes.
my target audience is, what my demographic look like, how the variations of what my demographic looks like, and just going to the people, man. Like I'm best in person. You know what I'm saying? Like
These are facts.
we know, social media plays a part in things these days or whatever, but
But you've been killing it.
guarantee you, seeing me in person is way more impactful than seeing me online. So I've been doing that, man. And then in the midst of that, went through some crazy health problems. Trying
That's
to get
what I wanted
myself
to ask
right.
you about.
Those good old health problems.
Yeah, man.
That's what I wanted to ask you about.
Sheesh.
What was that? What was going on there?
So, let's see if I can get my calendar right. So much shit that happened since then. But I want to say before Thanksgiving of last year, I was at work, still, doing the corporate job shit until a lot of my other stuff come through, and everything was normal when I came home that night. So I want to say probably like a week or two before Thanksgiving. Came home from work, hit the gym, ate something healthy, kicking it with the fam, sat on the couch, was watching Buffy the Vampire, of all things. And the only reason I remember it is because it's a day I can't forget now. But so everything's kind of like frozen in time. But I got to sit on the couch watching Buffy, laughing at how terrible it is, and it felt like I got hit by a truck out of nowhere. I was just sitting there minding my business. Everything hurt immediately. So I felt like my chest was caving in. My heart was beating faster than I probably ever. And I'm a kid that grew up with asthma, so I'm used to heart racing. You know what I'm saying? So, man, so there's crazy pains in my chest or whatever. I try to lay down, like, well, maybe I caught a cramp or something from working out or something like that. I tried to lay down, the pain got worse. I got up, started progressively still getting worse. So I stood up and it was bearable. So I was like, okay, I guess I got to stay standing right now or whatever. But it just seems like I couldn't catch my breath. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think straight. I had this ringing in my ear. And then, you know, I ran, because at the time, she was fiance, she wasn't wife yet. I ran in the bedroom, told my fiance what was going on, and just kind of like couldn't do nothing. Like I was completely helpless. And I just was like, damn, man, it's like, is it a wrap? Is it over with already? I ain't even 35 at the time.
Right.
Is it over with?
That's scary shit.
To the point where I started losing consciousness, right? So she's on the phone with the ambulance and EMS and everything like that. And I could faintly hear anybody talking. It just sounded like everything had like this muffle on it. So I'm legit contemplating like, damn, it's about to be a wrap like this. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I still got so much to do. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it was probably one of the scariest, most slightly peaceful moments I ever had.
The peace. No one wants to talk about the peace of. Never mind. Go ahead.
But for some reason, because of working out through extreme conditions and stuff like that, and knowing what it feels like before you faint and how to control that and how to calm yourself down and everything like that. So I just kind of remembered how to keep myself stable. And I kept myself from blacking out, because I felt like if I blacked out, I had no more control over what happened to me after that. I could really be gone if I let this happen. And I refused. I said, no, I got this. I'll calm down. I know my fiance freaking out.
Yeah.
We both can't freak out right now.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she somehow managed to get my big ass dressed, because I was no help whatsoever. And at the time, we stayed in an apartment building, stayed on the 7th floor.
Jesus.
So,
oh my God,
I had to walk to the front door.
Yeah.
Walk down this extremely long hallway to the elevator. And I was like, all right, if I can just make it on the first floor, I done already won, right? You know what I'm saying? So I get off the elevator. EMS was already there with the stretcher. They throw me on that joint and gave me a baby aspirin. And
so you was having a heart attack?
That's what it was. That's what it to me, when I looked it up, when I Googled, you know, the symptoms and shit like that. I stayed away from WebMD.
Yeah. Thank God.
I was already dead. I was already dead compared to
WebMD.
Let them sell it. I was dead already.
Would have sent back
I was a zombie at that point compared to
like it's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Compared to them, I was a zombie already.
Yeah.
But this was all in retrospect. But at the time, yeah, like I went through every stage you could have, even some of the rare ones.
Yeah.
That people go through during a heart attack. And they gave me the baby aspirin and things started to clear up a bit.
Okay.
My heart didn't stop pounding, but my breathing returned.
Okay.
Once my breathing returned, I was like, all right, while I'm in this ambulance, y'all ain't gonna shut me up. I gotta talk all the way there.
Yeah.
So I had them on the ambulance cracking up, because on the way there we hit like 32 potholes and some other shit was going on. And I'm just commentary. I'm just got all the commentary the whole time, and they all having a blast. And so I finally made it, you know, to the hospital or whatever. You wanna know what's even crazy about after going through all that shit and them doing, you know, little chest X-rays, taking blood and shit like that? Mm-hmm. They sent me home the next day.
I was about to say they ain't do nothing.
I wasn't admitted, none of that shit. I got sent right back home the same day.
I mean, did they at least not out?
No, so check this out.
I was about to say, did they refer you to a cardiologist or something?
What's even crazier about that is they just like, well, you didn't have a heart attack.
No.
So what was it?
So what was it?
So what happened? I'll tell you that to this day, nobody has a definitive answer of what happened to me on that night. I went through, as y'all, you know, some probably saw when I finally decided to post about it, I was kind of over the hump. But I was hooked up to machines and all kind of shit. I wanted to punch that lady in the face, and I'm sorry, but because the way she was controlled, like she had to do her job, so I'm not mad at her. But still, in that moment, it's like, wait till I get off this treadmill.
So you had a stress test?
Yeah, I had to do.
Me too.
And they wouldn't. Insurance companies is trash, so they wouldn't give me the one with the dye and stuff that they needed to do. So I had to do it the old-fashioned way. So she running this treadmill.
Yeah, I had to do both.
She had to run these joints till she was like, "Oh yeah, you know, 60 more seconds."
Right.
60 more seconds. That was 84 seconds ago. What do you mean?
Run for 6 minutes, bitch. What?
Crazy.
Like, do you gotta do like a full?
No,
run
it don't be full.
No, it ain't
but
full, but it's enough because they put you on the incline too.
Thank you.
See, it's that
Thank
incline.
Yeah, and the incline will kill you right there.
Yeah.
So, and then you know, pride is a motherfucker. So like, you're not about to see me cry on this bitch. I gotta go do what I gotta do.
Right.
So she pushing the button and everything. You know, man, I'm getting through it or whatever. I had my fiance at the time just record this shit or whatever. So I wanted people to know, like, I wasn't going on my own volition. Yeah. And I'm okay because despite how I feel sometimes, I know that there are genuine people out there that really give a fuck about me. So, you know, company included. So I was like, all right, let me post this, at least let everybody know I'm alive. I made it. I'm good. And then I didn't get to enjoy Thanksgiving. I didn't get to enjoy Christmas and none of that. I didn't get to see the fam like that.
What the fuck was in the air?
Made it to New Year's. Still was chalked. But then like something else was going on with me too that they couldn't really detect or whatever because I completely lost my appetite. So I wasn't eating at all. And it was like unrelated to the heart attack shit. Like something else just hit me while I was something else got me. No appetite, barely ate. I think I dropped like 40 pounds the unhealthy way. I was just gaining my way back when I saw y'all at Artazar shit. So I was just getting back into and then that fucked my mental up because my lung capacity was different. Everything was different. So I kind of had to like since then I've had to teach myself how to rap and everything too. I had to go through all that all over again. And went to the cardiologist. They ran all the tests that they could take, all that, just for them to tell me, you look fine.
You're fine, right?
Good. And so I still don't know. A lot of people wanted me to chalk it up to a panic attack or something like that.
I think your blood pressure is high. Honestly, but that's just me on the outside.
Hey, your guess is good as mine at this point. You know what I mean?
Better than panic.
So,
but I don't take you as an anxiety guy.
Me neither.
See,
I didn't. But
shellfish tomorrow.
Yeah, and
that's true.
But I mean, I done been through a lot though. Like in the years I've been on this planet, so ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying?
In retrospect,
I survived attempted murder, like all kind of shit. So so it's viable. I wouldn't rule it out. simply because, well, not that I trust Western medicine all like that, but with everything that was going on, for them to not find or see nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, that's wild.
So I'm like, well, damn, was it all in my head? That's crazy.
So with you not trusting Western medicine, have you been taking like any holistic approaches?
Man, I've been drinking water and staying out the way.
I know that's right.
But that's really all you need. You need you some sea moss though. You need you some sea moss.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Sir.
You can benefit from some sea moss. Absolutely.
I went through something around that same time. Mine's actually started around August, September.
Okay.
I had got to the point where I was only 100 pounds in the hospital. Like it was real.
Right.
And that feeling of not being able to breathe was the second scariest thing I've ever experienced in my life, because I also had an anxiety attack. That was terrifying. It was the first time I ever experienced something like this. Like my mom and my sister was there, and I felt the love, but I was losing my mind. Like felt like the shit was cracking.
Right.
So
yeah, man. So you know, like, all I can say is that, you know, I survived it with a better mindset.
Amen to that.
So I started trying to really focus on my bread and butter, because that job was gonna be there.
Yeah.
I had the FMLA and all that other shit. You know, they'd be there.
Same. Yeah.
And even if they wasn't, me being alive is way more than this corporate job. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
and
care
plus,
at all.
and I'm actually in a position to where they actually need me. You know, people like really be joking about this. I'm legit like the department would crumble if I left. So I was like, all right, fuck what they talking about. I got to get back to my livelihood. So I started doing things like Kent Archie had an event.
Yeah, shout out to him.
At the studio that we was at. What was that, Breakthrough? I think it was at Breakthrough Sounds. He was doing something. And I think that was my first time stepping outside since it happened.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to see if I could be in any kind of space like that. It was a little overwhelming, but I made it through, you know what I'm saying, the whole joint. Then I was like, all right, well, I ain't gonna push it. I'll go to this one and I'll relax. I didn't come back out until I saw y'all. So that was my second time being out since.
Wow.
I had to
learn how to, you know what I'm saying, like get my stride back and my walk, all that shit. Like I had to relearn everything. It was almost equivalent to when I beat COVID on the respiratory side of things. Shit was crazy. And then I was depressed at the same time because writer's block like a mother.
Yes.
Like I'm so focused on remaining breathing.
Yeah.
That it felt like I couldn't rap no more. Like it was crazy. And it's like, that's the one thing I was put on this planet to do, is put words together and inspire people. That was it. Yeah. Right. So not being able to do that freaked me out. Cause then I was like, damn, am I not even like, so it's like I jotted some shit down, but you know, if something I write don't give me the face.
Yeah.
You'll never hear it.
You'll never hear it, man.
It never existed.
I be trying to explain that.
And so I was like, damn, am I not good no more?
Will never see the light of day.
Like, so for 2 times in 1 year, I'm like, damn, is it a rap for me? That's crazy.
Yeah.
This can't be it. I was like, this can't be it.
You're hibernating.
And slowly but surely, man, I worked on a record with my homeboy Sean Charles. And it's still incomplete to this day. But the point was, I wrote about the whole experience from my bedroom to the hospital bed. Like I wrote as far as I could go to a beat that if I listen to it now, I probably don't even like that beat. Yeah. But it had to happen.
Right. You had to get it out. Yeah.
And then we recorded it at his crib and shit, and that shit felt awkward as shit being in front of the mic and everything. And it sounds awkward as shit. I would definitely let y'all hear that shit off camera.
See, now that sounds like anxiety.
We love it exclusive.
Part of that sounds like anxiety, though.
And then after that, I started going like, just, I don't know, I guess like having a bunch of, because I got a trillion beats that I got to choose from. I started playing certain shit. I started going back to demos that me and Tino did that
There you
wasn't
go.
finished,
Yeah.
and I was just listening. And
Sometimes
then
you got to reintroduce yourself to yourself.
and then I
Yeah.
was back. Either I had to snap out of it or whatever. I don't know what the hell was going on, but I had to snap out of it. And just the moment I did, everything was crazy. And then I knew exactly what I needed to do. All right, I've wasted enough time trying to. I don't even want to say trying to, because I stopped trying to be Cleveland famous 10 years ago. I stopped trying to have the need to out rap everybody that exists here.
Yeah.
That didn't serve me no more.
I was gonna say your lane is so specific. Like you
Man,
really don't
it's
have any
very-
competition. Like
It just, nothing that I was doing prior, or nothing I focused on or thought I had to do before whatever the next level was mattered anymore. And so I was just like, you know what? Let me immerse myself into the world of this whole nerdcore hip hop thing that I'm doing now. I don't want to claim it and then not commit. I don't want to have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, because I had some ego driven thoughts too, like, well, man, these niggas like
Right,
don't
like,
know I come from like real
right.
MC.
I'm better than everybody.
what I'm saying? Like,
Sometimes you gotta.
Everybody.
so I stopped doing that, and then I was like, all right, well, what are people doing at all anywhere?
Yes.
Let me see what's happening. Let me see what the music sound like, and kind of find out one of my friends that is one of the larger acts in that whole genre or whatever, from Ohio, in Kent.
Okay.
And it's funny how like me and him met like 2019. I was doing one of my first shows or whatever. He was in the crowd. I was on stage. Watching him now, millions of YouTube views and being featured on Crunchyroll and doing, you know what I'm saying? Like really,
Crunchyroll.
really working, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he opened me up to like all of these other artists that same level, same. And
Sheesh.
then I was
Really?
like,
I gotta get hip.
I was like, oh snap. Okay. I like how this feels. This feels like when I first started here, out the gate. I needed to get that
That's
back,
dope.
and because that was what I was missing. I wasn't having fun no more. I stopped having fun here. They stopped letting me participate in shit here. Oh, H, you don't need to be a part of that because you got X, Y, Z. Or they judging competitions and nobody on the judges panel has any performance experience.
At all.
Nobody,
about it.
you know what I'm saying? Like
You must be talking about that one.
No,
I was just-
every panel lab should be on it when it come to Cleveland.
so it was just like,
That is the thoughts of Just Jer.
I'm just saying, you do
I'm
it
like,
all,
yo.
and you know how to critique it all. Why? And you got a pod.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I worked really hard for all these accolades and all this shit that I thought mattered.
Award
And
winning.
it don't matter.
Yeah.
Like I'm 7-8 time award winner for
For
different
the
shit here.
OEAs and shit.
I've won an award for every award show here except for like maybe the Cleveland Music Awards, that shit that they doing now.
Yeah.
And that's only because I ain't participated. And it did nothing for my career. Like I remember leaving the Ohio Hip Hop Awards with like 2 awards that night, talking to people who think they famous, and then one person that was actually famous, and we had one conversation, and it went nowhere. It did nothing, and it wasn't even for lack of like networking skills. I'm like, yo, I'm here. What's up? What's happening? Who I need to talk to? What's going on? Shit did nothing. Shit didn't increase my bankroll. It didn't open me up to whatever. It just was, I got these little wood paperweights that I can just sit on, whatever.
Got the plaque.
And they look nice. They look cool.
Wood paper weights is crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So like I got all of that, and it's like, all right, what do I really want out of this shit? Because the accolades ain't doing it for me no either. Because I remember getting to a point where I don't even want to call it entitlement, but I was so eager for the next award show because I'm in there. I got this.
I'm
You know
cleaning
what I'm saying?
up.
And then it got to a point where they was just throwing me on the joint. They was throwing me on the ballot for default purposes at this point. And then what also confused me about everything is you'll nominate me for Lyricist of the Year, which, I don't take that lightly. But you won't nominate me for Best Male Artist or Best Live Performer. Like, they always gave me one out of the 3 categories, and I'm doing everything.
Which is insane.
Like, I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, what puts certain people in certain categories?
It's true.
And it's like, if it wasn't for the lyricism, you wouldn't like my show, my stage show. You wouldn't like my stage show if I wasn't bringing the music for you to enjoy the. You know what I'm saying? So,
but we used to, well, not me and you, but let me just say, me and other people, we used to have talks about like these award shows all the time and how it's just a popularity contest and things of that nature. Like, if you in, great. We had a guest here who's clearly in, then took 8,000 photos with the same dude, and I'm like, okay, you there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
He in.
Makes sense.
That's why he gets all the opportunities.
Look, I ain't mad at it, but in a way, it's just like
So, but like
the big head of me. I know I'm better than y'all niggas, so
I had to be okay with the fact that, like, all right, maybe I don't like the politics and shit, right? I didn't get into this shit for politics anyway. But networking is a tool that you have to use, and if you want to be successful, right? Facts. So then I was like, all right, well, I've either walked through all of the doors you could walk through here, for real. I know everybody there is to know at all on all levels. Nobody is quick to be like, everybody's quick to be like, damn, H, you've been killing it, or damn, man, like, you put on one of the best shows I ever seen. This and that. That's a fact. But some of them people are the people that hold the keys to bigger opportunities, and they still just be like, I'll holler at you.
Because you're a threat.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
at this point, you're a threat.
Thank you.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, being in that situation long enough, you're like, all right, I want to walk through more doors then. Like, it got to be more doors than these doors.
Because I hooked him up like you told us to. You told me to a couple of weeks ago.
It don't make sense to you.
It don't at all.
So he would sound clearly if he talks.
Right.
It don't make sense.
So
I just realized that it was. I did it when he was downstairs, and I just realized that.
And I remuted it because
I know. Well,
don't tell me nothing.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
No, you good.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, so you go through all that enough times to where it's like, all right, there are more doors in more areas.
Facts.
There's a lot more people in the country, actually on the planet.
Yeah, on the planet,
the whole planet.
Than our little corner of the USA,
Ohio,
right?
yeah.
I have a fan base in Switzerland. I can't even believe that shit.
Same.
I'm like, at one point, we gonna have to go to Switzerland.
Look, I'm ready because you know that we got people in Russia who be watching
But
us
they
all the
show
time.
real love.
And just like,
that love has it's reciprocal. There's value.
Shout out to Switzerland.
Yeah, shout out to Switzerland, Sweden,
New Zealand.
Yes.
But yeah, so you know,
I
like,
got some Canadian fans.
So I was just like, all right, let's focus on what's going on. What do I got going on that nobody else has going on? And it was just the fact that I exist in a space where I don't care about the cool shit that what they coining now urban hip hop. I don't care about none of that shit. Like, that subject matter ain't my subject matter.
Yeah.
And
I don't even know what the subject matter is anymore.
Me either at this point. Like, when people be like, yeah, that's hip hop, I still think about a whole totally different time in cloth, right?
Tribe Called Quest. You
know what I'm saying? But that ain't the scope of things right now or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I like doing cool shit, fun shit anyway, right? So let me go dive deeper into my love for anime. I'm a pop culture encyclopedia for real. Where can I go where that matters? Comic-Con.
Yeah, you picked the right lane.
And so I was like, well, let me go see what Comic-Con hitting for, and finding out that there are 1 million of them in every state, in every city. All you got to do is know where to look, where to go. And
people of power.
Oh yeah, and the crazier part about it is the circuit is built off of people that consume, right?
Mm-hmm. No,
So,
yeah.
I can go because like one of the conundrums I always had, like at the start of my whole nerdcore career, was I was too hip hop for the nerds, and I was too nerdy for the hip hop niggas.
Yeah.
And that was annoying as shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yo, you like Mortal Kombat and I do too. Why does this matter? Why is this still weird?
Yeah.
But there is still water to navigate. You know what I'm saying? Because anything that you do has an extreme left and an extreme right. But there's a whole lot of middle ground and gray
Let me
area.
ask you, how you feel about Meg's whatever that song is?
I love everything Meg has been doing in the past like 2 years.
Okay.
I feel like she's gone above and beyond to prove her authenticity when it comes to her love for anime and everything
And
like that.
I feel like you have to do that.
And
I feel like only women have to do that.
I was just about to say that. Women have to do
facts.
that.
It's only women,
some odd reason
especially
you-
black women.
Especially
You
black
nerdy
women.
niggas be mad at people tease y'all all the time for bad bitches not like an anime, and now one of the baddest bitches on the planet
now-
spent 10 toes
right.
down on it, and y'all
Right.
still constantly
Y'all
shit on
question her.
anime.
Y'all question
Like,
her.
what?
And I'm talking about like I just watched. I think she did like this anime quiz with like Billboard or something like that, right?
Even some of the questions, I was like, shit, I don't know none of this shit.
She knew shit that I didn't know,
None of it.
but it was dope though.
She authentic.
Let me
About it.
no
In that perception.
No.
Know what?
And that's
You don't
storyline.
even watch it.
This is not what I was about to say. First of all, I feel like some of them quizzes be fake.
That's fair, given that what we know about the business.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Shit be staged. Now.
That's fair. However, it's in the way she answered things
She took
that gave
time.
me like knowing in certain
These were
names that they-
open-ended questions, like, or
These were
these-
definitive, like
Definitive, you need
what
to know
was
the
the
answer.
name of
Oh,
X,
okay.
Y,
So,
and Z type shit.
you have to know.
You have to
Okay.
know.
All right.
Nothing was open ended
And opinion based or nothing.
And like it was one question that like I didn't know, but she answered it in the way that I would had I known it, like known what it was, what it looked like, but couldn't give you the spelling or the name of it, whatever. She was like, it started with a B and it looked like, you know what I'm saying? She started going through it. You could tell like she was salty that she couldn't remember the name right there because it also felt like so much is riding on me answering this shit.
But it's
'Cause they about
Japanese.
to-
At the same
It's like you
time.
got to prove.
Yeah, it's like,
And
you know
she
what I'm
said
saying?
it like I feel like I always got to prove it. So she got
And
like two questions wrong.
And so like 2 out of all of the fucking questions, which was fantastic. Cause some of them shit, the 2 that she didn't know, I definitely didn't know.
Look, I didn't know
And
most of them either.
I consume a lot of fucking anime.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's super wild that she's getting. Well, it's wild, but not surprising at the amount of hate from like all the mouth breathers and basement dwellers that
Mouth breeders.
The
Mouth breathers and basement dwellers.
that's
Shout out to
them
him
the
and Jacob
ones.
Speck in the building.
Cause them be the ones. The
No,
ones
it's
that
true.
ain't never seen a girl in person before. Want to go in on what's real and what's not, or who culture vulturing and this and that or whatever. And it's like, bro,
Doesn't matter.
you want a Meg Thee Stallion to be into what you into because now you're cooler by association.
They'll get there. So since we're
It's
talking
crazy.
about anime, I have a question.
What up?
Have you watched the latest episode of My Hero?
I have.
Nigga. So the last
I'm about to make a plate.
The last 2-3, I got somebody to talk about anime with. The last 2 to 3 weeks, like I've been on the edge of my seat, but like last week pissed me off because it was just like, I'm tired of the villains getting a handicap that shit just going their way when old boy got loose. Because it's just like, okay, well, they got their transportation back. Like what these
So the
niggas
thing
gonna do?
is, with My Hero has always had a formula of absolute despair before a win.
Yeah.
It had to happen.
Shout out to Gento. That shit was insane.
Yeah, that shit was
I
crazy.
didn't even remember who
I don't
the nigga
even-
was at first.
I never even like his whole section of what was it? Was it season 4 or season 5? whatever the school festival arc was, I hated everything about it.
Yeah.
Because it got real slice of life on me, and that ain't what I watched My Hero for.
Yeah, because the action is insane.
Yeah, and the storytelling, like the storytelling of this was, but it made sense to do that so that this moment could be whatever. Because I thought he was locked up and I wasn't gonna never see him again.
See him again, and it's just like, hold on, he did what to stop who, and now he's saving every like the shit was epic. I was so happy.
Straight redemption arc.
I was so happy. I was at home by myself.
I fuck with that heavy.
Oh, shout out to Vigatron
Big in the building.
What up, Vic?
Award-winning Vigatron.
But yeah, let's put some respect on it for
I
real.
gotta put more respect on his name. Lab's still getting on me. She said I'm lackluster today too. I apologize.
Big.
But speaking of My Hero,
Look, I know y'all.
the way that My Hero makes people feel is the reason why I made Take My Hand. That is the entire reason.
It's a beautiful
I wanted
song.
because like my whole approach to nerdcore was if I'm gonna pull from the source material, I want you to want to go watch where it came from. But I also wanted the music to be good enough to where if you never saw it before, you would still, you know what I'm saying, be
every
into
time I
it.
hear that, do you think I can be a hero too? Like, bitch, don't play. Let me go start it over. I feel like I'm about to drop a tear or something. So
But
yeah,
I wanted like to always make sure that I'm extremely true to the source material of how it feels and like a consensus or whatever. So if you listen to Take My Hand and ever seen a couple of episodes of My Hero, they should align with each other. And that's for every other anime that I decide to turn into a track. You know what I'm saying? So
this is why I wore my Death Note shirt because nigga, I'm excited to see what's coming next since I saw the artwork and I'm just like, oh, because Death Note, that shout out to my best friend Daniel. He made me watch it. And when I watched it, I was like, oh, this ain't my regular animated because I like action. Yeah. And I love me a reincarnation anime. If somebody dying and coming back to life, they're going to be OP and it's hitting. I don't give a fuck. It's going to always be good. But this one, like that storyline was so fucked. Like that, the character, like I can't wait.
I love a psychological thriller.
Man.
And so it gave you action in ways that you wouldn't normally get it because it's also like, all right.
It made me think.
We know who the villain is from Jump, right? And his ops is the good guy, the detective. And they're always in close proximity of each other. So it's like, all right, who's going to win the chess match? That's pretty much the whole anime. It's them playing a chess match. But
it's so good.
I love the fact that in Death Note, when you write something in the Death Note, somebody die.
Laugh, you will love it.
I watched the movie on Netflix. I know. And every time I say that, I get this response. What? God damn. I'm looking at the camera.
I feel like one of these days I just need to strap you to a chair and force you to watch some anime.
I'm going to apologize for Netflix to Laugh. Sorry, Laugh. That you had to experience such horribleness.
I don't know what the fuck I was watching. Like, I'm like, okay, I like the way the demon looked, the dude.
Ryuk was the only good thing about the movie.
The Death Note
and they got Willem Dafoe. They got Willem Dafoe to voice him. It's the closest thing you'll ever get to like Ryuk in real life. So shout out to them for that because why was Lakeith Stanfield ill? Why? I know he does quirky, eccentric characters and stuff like that, but this wasn't that, bro.
No, it wasn't.
Not that.
I need to watch the. Apparently, it's the live action of what is it, Parasite on Netflix?
Yeah, it is.
That I need to watch.
I
heard it's like loosely based on it because it's like from a woman's standpoint. I'm just like, oh, it might be good. I need to watch that.
It sounds like Lifetime.
No,
That's funny as shit.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I chose Death Note this time because also with me starting my music journey over again for the for the second time, I'm also like I'm watching all the niggas that's really popping
Write the names down.
I gotta write some names down.
I gotta write some names down. And guess what? Some people that got checked off the list already.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yet.
So it's like
They'll never tell me, but they told Laugh, and I'm gonna eat it up.
So it's really my declaration. It's my it's my putting niggas on notice that like, all right, I'm here.
Ooh, I can't
I'm
wait.
really here, and
Ooh,
it's time to
I can't fucking wait.
it's time to scratch y'all off.
Woo!
So
Scratch them out.
so that's the reason why I went with going with Death Note next, even though it's an extreme it's polarizing to go from Take My Hand Drop to doing something darker like a Death Note theme. But the whole theme of the second album for the animated series was supposed to be anti-hero anyway.
Love an anti-hero.
So so I'm just, the whole point of Seeing the Light was maybe Light wasn't completely wrong.
He wasn't
about some things.
He wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of see what he's
when you
talking
said
about.
the light, I thought you was talking about the light.
Everybody.
No, it's a double.
Yeah. Everybody will use the Death Note if they have it. I don't think there's one person alive who will legit say, if I had a notebook and I wrote somebody's name in it and they died, that they wouldn't use it.
That's all I need.
Yeah, that's all I would need in life.
That's all I need.
Right. Because
I
I
might be the
mean,
last man
Because
on
some of
earth.
you niggas need to go.
Yeah.
And you bitches.
All of them. And in between too.
yeah. And then, like, of course, spoiler alert for those who have never seen it, but, Light goes after, because that's the character's name is Light. He goes after criminals and murderers, rapists, and people like that or whatever, right?
Robin.
Vigilante.
Yeah, straight vigilante.
Zorro.
Zorro. Oh, I used to love Zorro. That was my guy.
And
See, y'all don't even know.
That was
That's
the
one of
man
my
for
favorite
me.
characters of all time. I want to get him tatted on me.
Oh.
Crazy 8?
No, Zorro. Zorro from One Piece.
Oh, so not Zorro, but Zorro.
No, the one, the real girl.
Child,
Zorro
not y'all
from One
recycling the
Piece.
names of the classics.
No.
Not the government. We know we MI6.
Oh,
right, yeah. So
shout out to Marshall on the switches. He
Shout
is
out to
mic'd
Marshall.
up
He
today.
mic'd up
There you
today,
go.
y'all.
I'm trying to mind my business.
Y'all heard him nice and shit.
And he's minding it well.
minding it
Facts.
very well.
Glad to have
We
you.
at home.
Glad to have you, man. Glad to have you.
Absolutely,
too.
absolutely.
Yeah, man. So
Magnificent.
yeah, so that's the direction everything's going. So when the second album does come out, it will be anti-hero thing.
I can't wait.
What percentage of
Wipe
it
these niggas
is done?
12.
12%?
Yeah. And now, mind you remember
12% is just to pull that percentage out your ass like that. 12 is
He already got
wild.
that checklist of what he
Like
needs
12
to do. Whatever.
is wild.
Yeah, but
12?
that was very added. That
Not
was a
10,
very,
not 15, not 12.
You said 12%.
Specific.
Specific.
I'm very meticulous and methodical when it comes to
That's
shit.
very
So,
You can tell.
Because
As
you
a fan, you
know-
can definitely
you
tell.
have some
I
of the-
appreciate it.
all of your projects have been very cohesive.
yeah, and I've been taking my
Calculated.
time. I locked some people in for the album that I have yet to use yet. Like I got like I did all the English like the English narration for the first
Oh,
album.
you gotta
I
do.
did.
Ooh, shit.
And then I hired a Japanese voice actor to
I
do.
know that's right.
Send me my sand.
So for the second album, since I did all the English narration myself the first time, Stefan Johnson decided to.
Holy fucking shit.
So he's going to.
Y'all not.
So
I'm waiting for Lab to slide his DMs to get him on the
No,
pod.
I did. And he ignored my
You
shit.
Keep going.
Clearly.
let me see what I can do.
Look, thank you.
Are you going to put in a good word for me?
Thank you.
I appreciate
We love
that.
an alley-oop.
Guys, let me see.
Swish.
Let me see if I can.
No, I can
holler at
take all
Stefan.
any handout
Please.
that you got.
But yeah,
I'm
shout out to
taking
him.
it.
Like, and now, mind you, Animated 1 came out 4 years ago. We just passed the 4-year anniversary. That's the reason why Take My Hand came out on the 8th of August. So in that 4-year span, I have created the list, threw the list away. But the one thing that I knew for sure is I needed Stefan's voice on it. So when
Absolutely.
I hit him up about it, he was like, say less. Just let me know when you're ready. So So yeah, so I'm even still writing the script again. So that 12% encompasses a lot. Even everything that I did, like I got so many hook demos and stuff ready to go. I'm writing shit down. I got
about to say who you got. Who you got already?
Nefertiti,
Oh
coming back.
yes.
I got Nefertiti coming back. We're working on a record called Hentai and Chill. It's crazy.
Hentai and Chill.
Yeah,
she gonna snap on that. Do y'all, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what hentai is, just wait till Nefertiti jumps on there, and then she's gonna explain it. I'm sure.
Because what people didn't know was like Cosplay Angel is a 3-part story.
Okay,
so you only got part 1 with Cosplay Angel.
That's dope.
Hentai and Chill is the next chapter.
Oh, okay.
So is Cosplay Angel like you meeting her?
Cosplay Angel, yeah, that's the meetup.
Okay, yeah.
Hentai and Chill is after the convention.
Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah,
that first takedown,
which is really crazy because this is how long I've been working. I've literally been working on the album for the past 4 years, and I'm only 12% done. But like, Tino made the beat, and
of course,
I've had it.
Who else?
Because like, I mean, the animated formula was birthed from me and Tino on my couch, him being curious about the movie Akira, and then it transformed from there.
Akira. That's the one that Stronger was based off, right?
Yeah,
by Kanye West. Yeah,
the one that everybody does the motorcycle slide for now.
Yeah, I watched that.
Everything you've ever watched that had a motorcycle slide got it from Akira.
Good. Yeah. Akira was good.
Yeah.
So but yeah, so that's always the format or whatever. So I had a few ideas after we finished the first album, like, now let's go here. Let's do this one. Let's see how this works out for this one and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then I've included a few other producers and stuff like that to try to give it a more broader range. And I still got stuff to sift through. So I'm pretty much just letting the tracks talk to me. And the moment that they talk to me,
not forcing it.
Yeah, the moment that they talk to me, and not a minute before.
You ever forced your creativity?
Yeah, for the bread too, and I had to. Like, I didn't have to, but I had to, because
you forced.
I'm a man of my word, so
integrity.
So what my artists afforded me though is to be commissioned to make theme music for corporate companies and comic books and up and coming graphic novels. I just landed the soundtrack for a video game that's in development.
Come on, play
it's a lot of stuff going on. Just like I just got made
visual income.
Like yes. I just got made the music director of a new streaming service that's coming out called Blood Station. And one of the first shows that's being launched is a show called Issue 1, created by my dude Demetrius Hope, who's actually a really large like cosplay name in the community. Okay. He wanted to do something where he goes to conventions, gets people to pitch comic book ideas that they've been working on, if they already got them in development or not, and he wants to fund their first issue. And then take it further to then, after the first issue is funded, get that idea pitched for TV or movie. So that's the whole gist of the show. So I got the privilege to make sure that my voice is the first voice you hear because I do the theme for that show, and it's like the first one launching on the platform.
That's so dope.
And once Blur Station take off, it's crazy because like we're only looking for out the gate Black creators and people of color. So we want to dive into our community.
You the one I found on Twitter.
Yeah, we want to dive into our community first. Of course, we want to work with everybody eventually, but it's about time somebody started prioritizing us first.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I want Jerry to be an anime character so bad.
Look,
because he is one.
Is a character.
Like he is an anime character. Like he's that silly one to be bouncing around and shit and smiling all the time and like laughing and with the smart mouth. Yeah. Just that's him. Like I'm like he should be an anime character.
But yeah, so you know, and we got some big names aboard already. We got Michael Jai White, his wife Jillian White. We got Orlando Jones.
Orlando Jones.
Yeah,
Orlando
like
Jones.
Our you know, we're working with Method Man's accountant. We got people tacked on to, you know what I'm saying, to really be a part. Aldous Hodge, from most recently probably was Hawkman in the Black Adam movie. Okay. Yeah, he's signed on to write and produce and act in some stuff for the originals for Blair Station. So, you know, shout out to the team over there. Shout out to the founder, Kevin Murphy. Shout out. Because without Kevin Murphy, none of this would exist. And without my dude Demetrius Holt, aka Hellspawn Cosplay.
Sir, no wonder your chest was caving in. Listen at what you got going on.
Yeah, I can't keep up with you.
Yeah, it might have been anxiety, like Lab was saying, anxiety, a little bit of.
It sounds like anxiety now.
Yeah. Anxiety is excitement. So, can you tell the people where to follow you so we can continue follow the story?
I'm on every social media platform under the same name, which is crazy. The number 8, THE. Great. It's only one of me. You can't get another.
Yeah, one more time. They may not heard you.
And that's crazy with the C.
It's in the title.
Okay.
RAZY. The number 8, THEGREAT. There's only one of me. You can't get another. Yeah. And yeah, so you know, like it's a lot of stuff going on. And again, I've been afforded the privilege to be as nerdy as I want to be, and it pays some of the bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of any better way to be.
Beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I went from rocking stages with 3D glasses on to wearing a cape to, you know what I'm saying, rocking the sand armor.
Shield.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's legendary.
Just to show people like, yo, what
I'm about this, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Yeah, true that. And then I could always fall back on the fact that you're not fucking with me lyrically, so I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
y'all not,
like,
and that's a fact.
Hello.
Like y'all not. That's the thing.
That's
like
a fact.
Y'all should be happy that he found his unique lane to be in.
I'm gonna ask one more question, and then we can get into some topics.
Mm-hmm.
I see that you are expecting.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
I am
excited
for you.
Thank you.
We have a girl dad, guys.
Yes.
You know what? It could be me over analyzing, but every guest
I feel like they all are girl dads.
They're all girl dads. I'm like,
shout out to the GDG.
Devontae, Q the Juice.
Yeah, Q the Juice.
Watts.
Like,
shout out to Bibbs.
Artazar.
Yeah, shout out to Bibbs.
Like
he got boys too, though.
Yeah, he got.
Well, he got them all. He just be popping them out.
Yeah, right.
He's a fucking factory. I don't know what's going on in the household.
New generation that's being produced by people that are making differences in our time that we live in.
You know what they say about the girl dads?
They have no choice.
It takes a special man to produce a girl.
And this year has been really, really strange because I had to mourn the loss of my grandmother.
Oh man,
we lost her in April. Just to get my daughter in October. So
and it's gonna be a Libra.
Shout out to the Libras.
Libra, and she a magnet. Look,
shout out to the Libras.
So
she's showing.
You're gonna have a blast. You're gonna have so much fun.
My wife's a Libra. So
nice.
You about to have two
shout
Libras?
out to the wifey.
You about to have two woman Libras in one household?
In one household, man.
Oh, be prepared. Because my stepdad, he ain't came back since. I'm just letting you know what happened.
No, what's crazy is like
he come back every now and then.
Everybody in my house, like, because we got a son too. You know, her son is he'll be 17 this year.
Oh shit! Y'all started over.
And his birthday is in October. He's a Scorpio though.
He a Drake. I get it.
But one of the coolest kids I ever seen. Like, I had the experience to help raise in my life ever. But so yeah, the whole house is all October down except for me. I'm in July. And you know,
that's good. You know, at least you know when July come around, it's all about you. Now, when October come around, you got to split it.
I wish I made a bigger deal about
your birthday?
My birthday and stuff like that. But
I don't know what it is. I don't make a big deal about my birthday either.
Every time I get a chance to do something dope around my birthday or on my birthday, that's all I care about. So like, if I can be on stage, if I can be some major event, if I'm doing something, that's the way I like to bring it in, because it's like, all right, I just brought in my birthday doing the thing I was born to do. You know what I mean? So like, it gets no more poetic than that. And
That's beautiful.
And so again, like my grandmother's birthday was September 4th. We lost her. I want to say April 10th.
Don't even say
That's
it.
my mom's
She
April
you about to
10th?
say it?
That's my mom's birthday.
I want to say it was
I
April
didn't
10th.
say it.
Wow.
So
Powerful.
So we went through Mother's Day without her for the first time, and then we just did her birthday.
Yeah.
Real crazy time. Only for the baby shower to be in the same week.
But y'all did it for her though.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
That's all that
like,
mattered.
so when they say that whole circle of life thing,
Yeah,
and,
it's
you
real.
know, every time somebody passes, somebody's
on.
born. It's really true, man.
That's beautiful.
So you just brought up Circle
No,
of
yeah,
Life.
somebody.
R.I.P. to Mufasa.
Facts.
Time out. Goddamn.
I'm sorry, it was a perfect segue.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. He literally just said the Circle of Life. That ain't Mufasa and Lion King. And what's his name? James Earl Jones? Is that his name or
That's a
something? You
cartoon.
don't
We
even
talk
know. I don't
real
know
people.
names.
We talk real
But that was a
people.
perfect
Kim,
segue
there's real people dying, Kim.
to give him his things.
There's real people dying, Kim.
R.I.P. to him. I was devastated. I ain't gonna
Who
lie.
else died, Jerry? Just come on. Lay it all
He was
out.
Darth Vader, for God's sakes. Who else died?
He was Darth Vader.
I don't know this
Because
woman's
you're supposed to
name, but
say
she
that
was-
one for last. That's the big one.
It is the big one.
It was a segue. we don't pass some segues.
No, you say, since you mentioned Circle
Jerry's
of
the
Life,
master-
let's do
The master
RIPs.
of mind, so he knew he was segueing.
I mean,
God.
I said that without saying the
Okay.
professional way.
You know
way I
what?
put
You-
it. I
you
did
got it.
The gesture. I screamed a little bit. It said,
You got it.
You know me in the
You
sound
got it.
effects.
Well, Gary.
Yeah, shout out to Jennifer in the chat. So it was Olympian. She went home after she won her medal. Her boyfriend set her on fire. She passed away.
What's her
R.I.P.
name?
to her. I don't know her name. I can't pronounce it.
She burnt up.
Yeah. Wow. But today,
we're gonna-
shocking news. Her boyfriend died from his injuries that he inflicted on her. He died today of those injuries.
Aw, that sucks.
That's a good thing.
No, it's not. You want him to suffer,
I mean, that's true.
not
Was it
die
instant?
peacefully.
Sometimes karma is instant.
Yeah,
If
but
he said for 5 minutes, it's good.
a quick karma.
Yeah, Rebecca Cheptegei.
He deserved it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Wow.
Rebecca,
Not shout out. I'm sorry. RIP to her.
R.I.P. to her. CEO of Waffle
R.I.P.
House,
Rebecca
Walter Emmer.
Emmer. R.I.P. to him. And this last one,
Ain't the last one, but go ahead.
it's not.
No.
Beyonce
RIP to
CMA.
Sergio Mendez.
Yes.
If you know, you know.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
He got that one song called "Never Gonna Let You Go." It used to come on in the middle of the night. You know them little the
That line dance
CDs,
song?
the mix CDs.
She
I'm
played,
never
you'll
gonna
know.
let you go. I'm gonna hold you in my arms forever.
Yeah, you heard
That
it.
song.
As soon as she hit
Yeah.
play on, I said, "Yeah, I definitely
was
heard that
that?
song."
In the
before.
middle of the night, at
Everybody
3
heard that
a.m.
song.
Man,
Everybody.
on the commercial.
Everybody.
Who was that?
Child, who did
No, but this one hurt.
this one did hurt.
This one hurt. Rich homie Quan. R.I.P. to him.
R.I.P.
They're gonna say the school kids.
Child, don't give me
Shit.
no. I got
I'm sorry.
to talk about the school kids.
Yeah, we'll get to the school kids.
We gonna get to all the school kids in a
We'll
minute.
get to the school kids. Definitely R.I.P. to them also. But Rich homie Quan, like, he was 34.
He was 34.
I didn't even know I was older than him. First off, like, that was mind blowing.
We older than everybody.
And
We older than Travis.
It's getting to be like that.
We're older than everybody.
Crazy.
The only rapper we probably not older than is 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne.
yeah, she ain't a rapper. Whole Kanye, we ain't older than Kanye.
That's the fact.
We not?
We're not.
No, I feel like he's a couple of years older than us.
He's just a few years.
Yeah, they ain't like
Not a
no-
lot.
Yeah. Give me purpose.
Yeah. Give me purpose.
New details have actually come out today regarding his death. His brother, because remember we were talking about this earlier, like the checking up on his brother found him on the kitchen floor with food in his mouth at 3 a.m. He put him on the couch. He did say that it was it wasn't normal. He put him on the couch.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Premeditated murder.
His girlfriend / mother of his I don't know if they have kids together.
I don't know.
His girlfriend. She woke up around, I think they said it was around 6, 7-ish to take the child to work. She saw him on the couch. She put a cover on him, took the kid to work.
School.
She came, to school. Came back home and she actually went back to sleep.
Because that's what you do.
And then she woke back up at around 11-ish.
And seen that
seen that he was in the exact same spot on the couch, didn't move, nothing. That's when she got worried. But by that time, he was already cold. If you actually hear her...
Rigor mortis.
You hear...
That's not funny. Why would you laugh?
Bitch, you said it. What do you mean?
It's rigor mortis.
If you listen to the actual 911 phone call, you can... She was calm. She knew this man was dead.
Did you hear the 911 phone call, 8?
I didn't.
Okay. She knew this man was dead. But I applaud her for doing, let me call, try to get, but he was cold.
During the ambulance call.
Doing the covering up.
Right.
No pun intended.
During the ambulance call, she asked the girlfriend to get him on the floor on his back. And then in the call, you can hear, because how you going, first of all, that's a grown man.
Rigor mortis.
And rigor mortis. And dead weight.
Dead weight.
All you can hear in the ambulance call is his body hitting the floor. Because at that point, you just got to push him. How else you going to get him down there?
Yeah.
How else you going to get him on the floor?
Yeah.
You got to push him on the floor, roll him around, make sure he on his back, nothing under his head. That's what she said. I'm like, oh my God, this is just, I wish I never would have heard it.
Yeah, I didn't listen to all of it. So I didn't even get to that part, but it's Rich Homie Quan. That was such a time. When him and Young Thug was out here doing stuff like.
You facts or not, it's getting tough.
It just, I don't know. That era was an era. Like, we was out in the streets. We was kicking it.
With no cameras.
Like, I legit was like, it was insane that people on the internet was like, oh, y'all ain't fuck with Rich Homie Quan. He was before streaming was a thing. Of course y'all wouldn't know that we fucked with him the way that we fucked with him.
Which was his girlfriend is in question.
I'm not mad at the girlfriend. I'm mad when I found out the information that the brother here
dead is dead. Ain't no way you could
fuck all that. It ain't no way in hell if I walk into
RIPs correctly.
If I walk into my house, I walk into my sister's house. I see her on the kitchen floor with food in her mouth, passed out. Wake up. No, I need you to wake up. I'm checking to see if there's something in your throat.
And take your ass to bed.
Yeah, like I'm not just picking my sister up and just putting her in the bed. I'm sorry. When I heard that information, I was just like, this is wild.
If my sister don't look like she compulsating.
Oh, wow, Vig, really?
Jesus Christ. Vig gone. I'm not reading that. You reading that?
No, I'm not reading that. I just want to know.
Let me read it.
No, nigga.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it then because it's a podcast. It's a listening experience. Vig said, and I quote, "I had to lift my dead God damn it! Scroll it back down."
Jennifer must have read the comment.
Right. Vig said, "I had to lift my dead father out of the bed and put him on the floor and do CPR on him." How was your week?
Look,
that happened in 7 days.
I hope not.
Vig, I hope not either.
Vig, please don't do this to me. I just talked to you 7 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you didn't say it then,
what was I about to say?
That's wild.
So that's it for RIPs. No, it's not. You want to go straight into the school shooting?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. There was another senseless school shooting by
a white man.
He killed 4, injured 20 plus.
Too many.
He was injured before or after?
All of the above. No, I'm going to say all of the above because the FBI already had them on a list because when he was in middle school.
So they've been targeted.
When he was in middle school, he was talking about shooting schools up. The school that he went to, it was new. This was a whole new school. It was his first. I don't know if this was his first day, but I know that this was a new school that he was going to.
AR-15?
Yes, it was.
Oh, of course.
And his father bought it for him.
Very convenient for them kind of party.
His father bought it for him and drove him to school, knowing that he
with
had
it on his back.
Him.
Did he have a ladder too?
Yeah.
This is why I'm happy that they are charging his father also. He's facing up to, I think, like 160 years in prison. Son is facing life in prison.
Just give him 70. He already 40.
Look, just give them both life. I don't believe in a death penalty. Just give them both life.
Yeah, what is 160 years? Y'all gotta stop.
That would make sense.
It never made
They
sense.
always do that.
No, it's dumb.
It never made sense.
Give the extra 30 to his mama.
Damn.
Oh, shout out to
5
Martina
years
in the
ago.
building. Oh, Big said that was 5 years ago.
Ooh, child.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
At least I ain't see my
Dave
dad
Martinez.
dead.
Yeah, shout out to Martina. But yes, his mom, she did call the school. I low key, I ain't gonna even hold you. I want the mom to be locked up too. I'm glad that she did her due diligence to call the school once she realized that
Which is why she should be
my
locked
son's
up.
gonna shoot up the school today.
You should never call. The fact that you called means you should be locked up. You should have called after the fact.
No,
'cause
she called to save her ass. Let's be real.
that's how I feel.
It sounds like
That's how I feel.
I never wanted my idiot fucking husband to get our son
Clock it.
a fucking AR-15.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
After
And
death.
the boy gonna listen to the father.
And his father was bullied too, so it's
Oh my God!
Here.
It's passed down. That's passed down trauma.
Pussies?
You
Trauma.
I never went home
Pussies.
and
Passed down pussy is crazy.
We've been passing down trauma all our fucking lives in America, and
we
we
ain't
still
shooting up
ain't went and
schools.
shot up no fucking school.
But we ain't pale colored.
Like, what trauma are they really facing?
Like
The bullying.
Oh my God!
It's a
You know what? He
trauma
did have Farrah Fawcett hair, so I'm sure he was getting bullied in school.
Man, they
You're
was
correct.
they was putting his whole head, face, and all that Farrah Fawcett hair right down the motherfucking toilet and flushing it. I can already see it. I can already see it.
As a survivor of bullying,
Here we go. See,
I survived too. I ain't gonna about it.
tell the world, please.
I definitely never killed nobody and never thought about unaliving myself either.
Thank you.
You was never bullied.
Oh,
Bullies kill themselves.
Nah.
No, policemen.
You may be right
I'm talking
there.
about when I said I survived attempted murder, it was from bullying.
Damn.
Like I'm only alive by the grace of God, for real. Bully tried to stab me to death in the 2nd grade. I was only 6 years old.
2nd grade.
So,
Y'all need to listen to his music.
so when I say
What the
I'm a
fuck?
survivor, I really am. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel about these stories currently?
I feel like I don't know. It's almost like it's like a pointless cycle sometimes, man. Like bullying is like the age-old disease of human hubris.
How did you survive it for the people that are going through it now?
I fought back
How did you do that?
with fists.
Okay.
I literally had to,
Fight
you
back.
know what I'm
How
saying?
tall are you?
Every goddamn day.
I wasn't always as tall. I was always the smallest,
Look,
scrawniest kid
It only took one time for
in
me.
class.
Yeah.
7th grade, they thought that they was gonna
And that's
bully
the
me.
story
That's
that
fine.
you told.
So when somebody put their hands on me, now you can get. I don't care about
I
those
didn't get
words
this-
because y'all mouth
looking, y'all
yeah.
are two different men at two different sizes.
Let's throw these
But
hands in the
y'all defend
hallway.
yourself the way you need to be.
It had to, you know what
Very
I'm
good
saying?
question.
'Cause
If bullying made people kill people, why aren't a lot of the LGBTQ people going around murdering people?
it's a
Why are
great,
poor
that's a-
people?
And
that's
why?
a-
Well, you know,
that's
they
a
know
great
they
question.
say
though.
transgenders are. They have something to do with
But no.
miseducating the youth
Most of
and
suicide goes to a certain...
Miseducating the youth.
Yeah.
Transgenders?
yeah. You didn't know?
Miseducating? How?
They banned from being
transgenders
From being what?
Caucasian.
From being what? They're
I don't
banned
know.
from being what?
I don't know. You'll have to ask people who passed the law. Yeah, but yeah.
White people commit the most.
They're what's wrong with
suicide
society.
and mass murders.
The transgenders. You're
The
saying
trans-
that.
No, that's
White
what the
transgenders.
governments and stuff has said. They passed
okay.
bills to stop them from interacting with children.
child,
done nothing for guns.
The
in
little thing
schools.
that I said about transgendered and the Miss USA shit, I thought you was about to go there. Like I thought you was about to take us up out of here.
No, I wasn't.
I thought we was about to get shut the fuck down. I just knew. I'm like, nah, you two about to.
No. No, I just.
That's
And it
actually.
ain't even gentrified.
I was scared.
That's
I'm like,
actually
wait,
Gentrified.
what?
They got the meth, the drugs, the weed,
The meth
All
is
of
crazy.
I don't
The
know.
opiates.
it goes down to Chase Bank.
Ooh,
Yeah,
the way they was just
Hey,
scamming.
shout out to all the check fraud that just happened.
Dummies.
Oh shit.
They was so dumb.
Microsoft.
Because we still ain't talked about the Chase fraud. Y'all were
Let's talk about
dumb.
Chase A Bank.
Y'all are dumb. One of the only banks that's actually a national bank. Y'all thought y'all was just gonna be able to
Chase
apply for a loan.
Traffic your children.
Y'all thought y'all was gonna be able to apply for a loan
No.
over $10,000 and just get the money while it was still pending and be able to take it out before they caught wind that y'all wasn't approved or didn't have no collateral to approve it.
Some people were successful.
Is that them scams that be
That's
on
the reason why.
on Facebook?
But that's the reason.
One of them.
That's the reason why.
Send
it
me
caught
your
on
Cash
so much,
App.
though.
Since 1930.
The reason it caught on is because some people were successful in
Yeah.
the check fraud,
Of course.
and then once
was in
then
the
it was called it a
works.
money glitch. But my mama was overwriting checks for $20 a long
the
time
time.
A
ago.
long time ago.
What they call it? Post date?
ATMs trying to
Right now.
override
A post-dated
10,000.
check?
What?
In 1950.
With Chase?
1950.
Child.
The dollar had
They
no
all going
value.
down.
The dollar
That
had
shit was
value
so
to
funny.
1930.
Cause I was like,
Robert
oh
Kiyosaki.
wow,
And they going down
y'all didn't know
faster
that this
than,
how checks work.
I saw an article that Chase is calling government benefits and snitching because fraud is against the rules of government benefits. They are. They gonna get their shit back in blood.
Dude, a dude was
Donald
on
Trump should be in
TikTok.
He's not.
His account
That's
was
why.
negative 100 bands.
Oh fuck.
I was like, bro, you're done.
Done.
You're fucking.
You're
done.
done.
Donald Trump's gonna win.
And you're definitely going to jail.
Because the government
She said they about to get
They
their stamps
and
and
Medicaid seconds. It's not worth it. I can understand a PPP loan.
No. But I pay Social Security and take it off because I won't even live to even see payment.
No, you won't.
No.
I can understand the PPP loans. Chase.
No,
It was made for
not
them
even,
to get
not
in
even,
trouble.
not even it being chased, right? They using their own accounts that their social security number is tied to.
you're fucked.
Making
done.
it
Putting their money
sense.
into insurance.
Using ATMs
which
that have
cannot be
cameras.
taxed.
Just dumb. Like people are just
The fact that it was
dumb.
on so like, why was there like there being a line outside of Chase is crazy.
It was insane. Like y'all really thought y'all thought they weren't gonna catch
Because
on.
they were moving their money
Child.
onto the stock market and they held their money over a
No.
year to where you're not being taxed.
No.
And they put it into a 401k.
Marshall, no, none of those people were this smart. They weren't
these
doing
black-
that. No, they weren't.
Not all of them.
No,
No,
they weren't.
No.
But
They don't know nothing about a stock.
it's a scam.
It literally was a bitch walking in like she was going to a fucking job interview, and she said,
Yes.
"Oh, well, can I call my
Because you
mom
take
when
it
I'm
out
not
of big
going to
loan,
prison?
it's
You
gonna pay
dummy!"
Jesus.
Money don't exist. Once you got that $200 from the government, it don't exist.
Shit
It never
got
existed
crazy.
after 1930s in the first place.
Shit got crazy.
Once the money was removed off the gold standard in 1930s, Robert Kiyosaki talks about this with the Good Dad, Poor Dad, or Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Rich dad,
book.
poor dad. Yep.
Yes, Robert Kiyosaki.
Talk about it, Martin.
Gold was illegal, just like coffee was illegal.
Yep.
You couldn't bring it overseas. When you was in that time, Robert Kiyosaki, if you was flying jets over land, you could bring gold into America without being traced. And it's starting to create old money where people that think it's new money and it's still old money.
It's still old
And
money.
you're
Man, it's still
reciprocating it
old.
Still
from
old.
your past ancestors, which were into business of slavery and that. And slavery goes across black, white, Indian, anything. Because slave owners, black people own black people. Let's not
That's
just,
a fact.
let's not
These
just
are the facts.
regard
That's
what
very
Kanye
true.
did when he ran for president. because he was bringing that to the forefront, but nobody wanted to listen to it.
Child, what is on this docket?
Y'all want to talk about? We talked about the good
We
stuff.
talk about RIPs.
No, we crossed the shooting. You want to get into Tyreek Hill?
No, let's stay on the back of the shooting.
So the Georgia school shooting? Okay.
Yeah, let's stay there. So last week, if you go on my page, I have a video of some hoodlums in front of my house.
Go watch it.
Fighting the fair one.
Mm-hmm. Is it going to be a fair fight? Yeah!
That shit is
I want
hilarious.
So bad now.
No, I heard the commotion. I heard the commotion downstairs. That's what we call our neighbor across the street. He's Crack Kiana because he gets his crack every 1st and 15th, and he be having crack friends back there too.
Bi-weekly.
Yeah, bi-weekly.
Twice a month.
That's crazy.
He ride his bike, with no shoes on. I don't even think there's no air in the tire. Don't matter. None of my business. As long as you leave me alone, we good. I hear the commotion from downstairs. I'm like, here come these motherfucking middle school kids. I'm like, let me go out. Let me go upstairs and see what's going on. I'm looking outside and I'm like, oh, they're gathering like it's about to be a fight. I'm like, cool. Let me get my phone ready.
Running views.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this is the wrong house to do this in front of. My neighbor, he be on some bullshit. He on crack. Leave this nigga. Please do not stand in front of this man. He will put an orange cone in the driveway. He don't have a car. He will put an orange cone in the middle of his driveway to make sure that you will never turn around in his driveway. He don't want you in his driveway. He said, don't come here. I don't fuck with him. Like, just no. Boom. All the kids gather around. They doing they want to. They ain't even start fighting yet. Here come Crackiana. He coming outside. I'm like, he about to tell all y'all motherfuckers to get off his lawn. He was like, with his Miller Lite. He was like, hey, is this going to be a fair fight? And all the kids uproared. Yeah! Like it was a concert. I ain't never seen no shit like this. Then here go the boys. They start. I'm like.
They start getting into you.
All in the middle of the street, right in front of my house. I'm like, this shit is nuts.
I love to see it. I would rather
that was
see
what
that.
Last Thursday.
Yeah,
and the mamas try to get involved too. You know how moms are. Fast forward to yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Yeah, let me tell you what happened yesterday. They arrested a 13-year-old girl who put out a shooting threat on Garfield Heights Middle School. You seen that? Maple Leaf. I'm like, it's one of them hoodlums. It's one of you motherfuckers.
Oh, she did it on more than one school?
Maple Leaf Elementary. That's because it's 2 schools right there. I live down the street from 2 schools. It's the elementary and it's the one in the back.
Right.
Garfield Heights High School down the street. All types of schools. She said, sorry about that, but y'all gonna be shot up. And they arrested her. Already.
But they didn't arrest was she black?
Shout out to Garfield Heights. Y'all did your motherfucking job. Arrest them.
Arrest them immediately.
Arrest them now. Because what did you think was going to happen? You can't
Lives could have been saved if they would have arrested his ass.
Like, why would you post some bullshit like this?
She knew what she was talking about.
Yeah.
Her mad ass jealousy.
And she wasn't even one of the ones fighting. Like, that shit was wild.
Girl, dirty as hell.
These dumb kids don't even know how to do star 6-7. They don't.
They don't.
They don't. You know what she did? She posted it as an Instagram post because it looked like a story. I'm like, you dumb, slew-footed
these
preteen. Like, what is wrong with you?
They want to put everything on the internet.
Everything.
These dummies.
And then that's when I deduced. I'm like, y'all just wanted a day off.
Yeah, that's probably all it was.
Now you're going to jail.
But yo, IG story is wild though. Hey, I'm gonna shoot up these.
Post it.
That's wild.
Post it in a story. I don't know if it was her IG story, but my thing is, even when you sign up for a Finsta, ain't that what the kids call it?
That's what they call it.
A Finsta. Don't you got to put in?
That's a thing.
Yeah, fake Instagram.
That's what the
celebrities do. Yeah.
What?
But don't you still have to?
Shit going on.
Yeah. But don't you still have to put in a phone number?
All this shit, you still gotta sign terms and agreement and
She
conditions
still
for.
technically has an IP address.
Is that too? That too. Because if you posted it at home, you cooked.
Everything is traceable.
Man,
No, that's insane. People are dumb.
these kids are nuts.
They just dumb. They just
No.
dumb.
I'm praying for everybody with kids. I'm praying for your child.
Look, pray for the
Because
kids.
they gonna have.
I
She
pray
gonna have
for
to.
anybody
She gonna have to deal with
opposing
some
my child.
idiots around. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, pray for them.
Pray for them.
Thoughts and
Yeah.
prayers.
How do
Thoughts
the
and
prayers
prayers
go
to
to?
all that will and won't be involved. Because you never know.
It's it's sad for him.
Oh shit!
It's sad for
He not
him.
playing. He said
Anybody
he-
try my daughter? It's a
He
wrap.
said he strapped with things outside of guns.
Man,
He got swords
actually,
and
you
shit.
know what's crazy though? Yeah, right.
He got nunchucks and shit. Like you don't want to.
Crazy.
You don't want to do
Nah,
this.
what they didn't got to really worry about me more than they got to worry about
The mother?
her crazy Puerto Rican Marine grandfather.
Oh shit! Not a
Yeah.
not a Puerto Rican Marine.
Yeah.
That's what they got to worry about. My dad ready to.
Yeah.
My dad is ready at all times.
Yeah.
He got the AR-15, don't he?
Nah, he got much.
He
worse.
got inf beams, don't he?
He do got FB.
He got inf.
But he's old enough and trained to have them. I'm fine with that.
He probably got a
Like,
stock on his
shout out to
shit.
Pop. Pop-
Sleight of hand.
I literally would be like, "Hey, I just got this new rifle here. You know what I'm saying? He pull it out the case and everything. He'll assemble it in front of you and shit.
Them are the
Yeah, that's
people who
scary.
shoot.
Yeah, he's
I
like,
don't
oh man, I can't wait to test this out at the range. Like, all right, Pop.
I'll catch you there, cause don't pull that out.
Then he like, you know, when we gonna get you one? You know, you need one of these. Like, let's,
You
let's
Go
gonna
get there.
you gonna need one of them.
Oh, it's already on the book.
It's already
We good.
okay.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
It's already on the book.
Nice.
My family is protected. I put it that way. You don't want to cross the Mercados. I
Ain't nothing
promise
like a man protecting his family.
Ooh, get into it.
that. You do not want to cross the Mercados.
What else?
Before we get into unmentionables, because you know we save a Super Bowl after unmentionables, unless you just want to get into it now. I want to talk about Tyreek Hill before that, though.
Okay, let's do that.
Football season is upon us. The Browns did terrible. Deshaun Watson has another sexual assault case against him.
Wild.
We're back here. Now this one, y'all know I'm always pro victim. I'm calling cap. How does man get in your house and in your bed, and then he naked and you got a problem?
That's how it usually go. I tell people all the time when they invite you back to their hotel room. What do you think they're doing? What do you think it's for?
You invite her home, not a hotel room.
And that's even worse. You invited the. What did you invite me here for?
And also, my thing is, why these bitches not calling 911? Can we just really have a conversation?
Oh, no.
Why they not calling 911?
Oh no! Last time we had this conversation, and I can't remember what the fuck we had this conversation about. Oh, I think it was Meg, and then it was all about black women protecting black men. Oh my God! I didn't want to call. I didn't want to do this and that and the third because I was afraid what was going to happen to this black man. The black man that's shooting you in your foot? Nigga, fuck him. What are you talking about?
No, I know. I agree with that. That was her sentiment. All I'm saying is if I go on a date with a gentleman or a woman, I go back to their house.
Because women be packing too.
Good. You know.
They gonna pull.
Women are into some wild things right now.
They got them little 38.
Yeah,
38
Yeah, like if I'm sorry, if I walk into the room and the bitch on the bed naked with a strap on, I didn't sign up for this. I'm leaving.
Where the strap on
Not a
come?
strap. That bitch.
I mean, shit. Even if it's a woman, I'm expecting her to have a vagina, and she has a that's not what I signed up for.
Too.
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
If I can't
long
leave, guess
strap.
what I'm doing? I'm calling 911.
She got your phone, Jer. She got your phone.
Ain't no way. Siri know my voice. Hey Siri, call 911.
That's
Guess
like a
what?
bitch that already
Hold
got
up.
you already trapped
Hold
up.
up. Don't call 911 here.
Okay, she didn't do it this time.
All right.
But that's what they'll do. So I'm just. You went on a date with this is about to sound so, but
I don't
this
need
man
nothing
big as
now.
fuck. He's an NFL quarterback. You on a date with him? Oh, let's go back to my
Tyreek Hill
house.
ain't the quarterback, is he?
No, we were talking about Deshaun.
Oh,
I ain't even
Deshaun.
got to
Yes,
Tariq
you're right.
Hill
You're right.
yet.
You're right. You're right.
You go back to your house. You invite him up. I'm guessing you go to the bathroom. In anybody's mind, if you go into somebody's house, oh, let me go to the bathroom and freshen up. Oh, bitch, you getting ready for some dick.
You about to splash water on that puss. That's exactly what you about to do.
That's funny.
You know what you ready
We
to
know the
do.
game.
No, that's
That's
not good.
funny.
We know the game.
We
The game
are
of jail.
grown.
And then you come out and he naked, and now all of a sudden, oh no,
I want to pee.
that's not what I was.
I want to pee.
Look, that's not what I was freshening up for.
It's
Nigga, ain't no pasta
And he
here.
was asking for a massage, like he likes to ask for, and then he may or may not have got
May
physical.
or may not.
Because look, everything is alleged over here.
Allegedly.
Allegedly over here.
I
And
He
may
said
or
that.
may not after that been aggressive with her or assaulted her. Like rape didn't come up or nothing.
But she felt
So-
raped probably.
But he was forcing women to touch his private parts and stuff.
So,
So touch
But,
it.
so the Browns are cooked for another season.
If you just touching it, what's
The Browns are cooked for another season. But let's
Okay,
get
never
into
mind.
the breaking story that happened during NFL regarding Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins.
ooh, the 30 people that was
I love the NFL. I really do.
Yeah, this time,
I'm
if
so
it's-
fucking glad that
this-
football is back.
football is back. Look,
I'm
playing
so
fantasy
fucking
football
happy.
this year, y'all.
Oh,
I
shit.
won my first.
Yeah.
I won one game. I lost the other one. Gotta work out some stuff with my bench and my players, and I should bounce back good.
He's doing really good in fantasy. I'm
Yeah.
proud.
Can I join?
I was looking.
It's
too late.
But I got
Yeah.
you we got you next year. We got you next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what happened is there was a player. He was speeding. This was Mr. Hill. He was speeding.
So was us Hills speeding, huh?
To get to the stadium. Police officers pulled him over outside of the stadium, and it ended up with him being handcuffed. Now, when the story originally
Nigga, this my city.
broke,
This was before the game, right?
this was
Right
all
before
happened
the game. Yep.
So when the story broke, it was just all we knew was that he made it to the stadium and they pulled him over like in a parking lot of the stadium or something, handcuffed him, but eventually they let him go. Well, I want to say yesterday the actual body cam footage came out.
Okay.
Actually, I think I just watched this earlier today.
It wasn't just one police officer. It was about 4 of them. They pull up in cars and bikes and motorcycles behind his car. He was compliant besides him being irritated that they were knocking on his window before he rolled it down. Other than that, he was compliant, did everything that they asked him to do. They opened up his door
Intimidation.
and dragged him out of his car and threw him on the ground while they proceed to put knees and other things in his back to handcuff him. At this point, he did not fight back once. He ain't caused no scene. It was players. Because now we know that it was actually 2 other players that were involved.
And the Bentley pulled up beside him on the freeway too.
He
He said everything all right.
Yeah, they weren't in cheap nothing cars. So him saying, hey, I'm Tyreek Hill, I'm going to the game. If y'all did your job and run his license plates, I'm sure his name would have came up. Another player, one inside of the car, one outside of the car on the phone with, I'm guessing, his team. Hey, they got Tyreek Hill, they abusing him, da-da-da. All the police are saying, get off the phone, get back in your car, you're impeding traffic, X, Y, and Z. I don't know how we got to this point because the original charges was that he was speeding and impeding traffic. So impeding traffic, all that
How?
means is you were weaving in and out of traffic.
No,
He didn't hurt nobody. It wasn't no car accidents, nothing.
Was he in LA?
He's in Miami.
Miami?
Miami.
Road rules don't apply.
And
was
the speed
meticulous.
limit in Miami like 60 anyway.
It don't matter. They don't do traffic laws.
I just want to know, how do we get to the point of y'all dragging nothing that he said or did wanted y'all to drag this man out of his car? Y'all should have just wrote him a ticket and kept it pushing. It is nothing that anybody
Or let him
can
go
say.
because he's fucking Tyreek Hill.
Or that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all?
He
Like,
outside his job.
They
Imagine-
manipulated the bets.
imagine
Right
somebody
outside
pulling
his job.
Manipulated the
over.
bets.
Imagine somebody pulling over LeBron James in 2016. Like, can you imagine bullshit like that?
Why would they do it though? If they did it it's given manipulate the bets.
No, because they won. After getting their asses kicked the whole game, they won. He had the longest touchdown
but
in
they
the
tried
game.
to sabotage
Did a whole
because the money was given money. Like you're better than we're gonna pull you. We're gonna do what we can do.
So I will say this. I will say the NFL, they are big.
You might be right.
betting.
I can see that.
My thing,
Yeah, it's not far fetched at all.
Yeah, it's
but my
not at
thing
all.
is, if they were trying to, then they should have took him to jail. They handcuffed him, harassed him, then let him go.
But that's too far.
That's too much work. Because then that's paperwork.
No,
it's still paperwork. Now they're gonna be out of a job.
No,
Ain't that work
they're not
back
gonna
in
be
the
out of a
world?
job because they're not gonna be able to prove it. They let you go because now I have to prove it.
No, the body cam footage. I don't
It's
know.
body
It's a
cam
wrap.
footage. I'm not.
But we let him go.
Probable cause could
What?
eliminate all that.
What probable cause?
You're not wrong about that.
What probable? They didn't have
The police
none.
have the power of probable cause.
What probable cause? They literally.
There is none, but the police can make it happen.
No. But you just pulling shit out your ass.
No,
shit.
No, there is no probable cause because on the body cam footage, they pulled him over for speeding. And they got upset with the way that he was talking about to them about knocking out his
was they
Lamborghini
talking or speeding?
window.
Was the problem?
Because you break
No, that was the problem why they pulled him out.
The fuck?
Straight up.
But
See, if they wouldn't have pulled him
your
out the car,
talking
I
gave them
understand that.
excuse to run their game. Your
They-
talking got you in trouble.
Well, because they didn't find nothing. So
'Cause
even
most
probable
black
cause,
people
what
don't
probable
resist
cause?
arrest.
He wasn't smoking. He wasn't drinking. Y'all said
And he
was
wasn't
speeding. So
resisting
what probable
either.
cause? And he wasn't. So no, really, what probable cause did you have to drag him out of the car
Resistance.
besides you being on an ego trip?
Resistance
Yo,
of a
you're
fake
right.
analogy.
He didn't
fake
resist anything.
Jared
He
got this one.
complied with them.
Yeah, no,
he
Jared
didn't
got this
resist nothing.
But
he
resistance-
just had an issue with them
resistance
knocking
broad.
on his window hard,
Resistance
which anybody
broad.
has a right to do. I'm sick of police officers and I'm sick of people making excuses for police officers when they go on
Yeah.
a power trip and they
Yeah.
feel like it's okay.
'Cause they
As
run
a
are-
citizen, if I get pulled over, I have a right to ask you, why did I get pulled over?
That is just Jer, just underscore Jer. saying that.
That's fine.
Officers, thank you for always letting me go.
Without resistance.
Shit.
Look, I done been handcuffed for sitting quiet.
And
so
I'm not.
sorry.
See, no.
But being loud will get you more trouble because it's not you.
I've got in trouble for
But
being loud.
his stance
But
is that it doesn't matter
it
what
doesn't
he
matter.
does. It doesn't matter what a black man does. They're
It's
still
always
going
wrong.
to, yeah. And that's sad. I'm so glad to be a woman. That's why when people be like, "Oh, sir,
Y'all
sir,
don't even say
laugh,
no
brother,
more.
laugh."
Sandra Bland. Sandra Bland.
I'm
Y'all-
all
but y'all
well.
don't
That
say no
too,
more.
but
y'all get shot in y'all sleep.
don't get me started. I'd rather get shot in my sleep than
I would rather not get shot at all.
if I had to go.
I would rather us just get pulled over. Just give us our ticket and let him go. He was speeding in the peanut. Write his ticket and let him go. How do we get him on the ground?
If I had to
with
go,
knees in his back.
But then on top of that, like I don't talk
the full
back.
truth?
Like I don't talk back at all to nobody. I don't talk back at all. Like I'm one of those.
A lot of people.
If you get my
resist
Chipotle order wrong, I'm eating it.
people resist.
You
arrest
see how
out
them
of fear.
Chipotle people be fighting now? I don't have time.
Yeah, I'm not fighting.
I'm not fighting
I'm
over
not.
chicken al pastor, nigga. I'm not fighting over this. I'm not doing it.
No, you're correct because it's still gonna be good. I'll never forget.
So if I don't do it at Chipotle, I'm damn sure ain't doing it for the law.
And I get that, but it's one of the we see as a society that the
Now you put some
others-
guac on my shit, I'm throwing it at your face. Don't put no guac on my fucking. Don't do that.
We see as a society that the others, they get to do all of that and they always walk away with their lives.
Yeah, like Cops. That's why I don't watch Cops. That's exactly why I don't watch Cops. I'm
That's why I
like,
take
what?
the stance that
I'm like, y'all watch
when
this bullshit?
when we talk about these things, because people love to say that, well, why you always got to bring race into it? Well, I'm sorry, this is one of those
It's a
issues
racial
where
thing.
It's clear that it's racial because white people, that's not happening to them.
The math
No, it is.
mathing.
Now here's the other thing.
You're right.
Exactly. It's still
Yes.
happening to them.
And
It's
more of
not.
them.
No, the media. I love to bring this up during election year. The media will portray, or not portray. I'm sorry. They will put all the black shit right in front of you. Propaganda and media playing the hand again. That's all it is.
It's not. The numbers are still higher with us. You are correct though with what you're saying, because they do only put us. They do.
That's what I'm saying.
Not lying about
right.
that, but
It's intentional trigger.
The numbers are higher with us for sure, but I can't sit here and say that it just never happens to white people. I think that was one of the arguments that I had with a white person. They were like, white people get abused and by the police just as much as black. Nigga, shut the fuck. You live where?
like
Strong.
You invite your police officers to Thanksgiving and shit. Matter of fact, when I was dating that white chick and I went to her house for Thanksgiving one year, and she had like elected officials, police officers and shit, I was uncomfortable. I'm like, you got people in here, like, and I'm the black one, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the black one in here. So if I fuck up in any type of way in their eyes, I'm getting ganged on. I have never felt more uncomfortable in my life.
I get it.
Ever.
My auntie was a police officer,
Only black
so
syndrome.
I've had police
Well,
officers.
see, that's the
at
other thing.
Thanksgiving
I've been
and
the
stuff,
only
so
black all
it's
my
just-
life. I was the only black on the street. I was the only black in engineering school. I was. You see what I'm saying? Like,
different diasporas of white.
no, you know what it is? It's the media getting into my head saying, "Hey, these white motherfuckers gonna kill you."
And everybody, white person,
I've never felt like that before until
I love some good white people.
I don't know. Listen,
I felt like that before the media put it in my face for me to feel like
you was in
that.
situations
But
like
that's-
that, and
like
I
said,
never
that's
was.
only
Yeah.
I've been in
I've
some crazy
legit-
situations.
Yeah,
But like my father, also police officer. My stepmother, police officer. So I've know how to handle those situations. But they have gone extreme without me doing anything.
without doing anything.
I remember dating a chick, getting ready to pick her up from her apartment, parked outside the door. Now, of course, this is kind of started my annoyance with people that when I say I'm outside, you still take 20 minutes to come outside.
hate it.
My annoyance for that is like through the roof. But so I'm parked there. I'm waiting on her to come down because I'm thinking she was gonna be down, a couple minutes or whatever. Somebody at the apartment complex called the police because I was sitting there too long, or they couldn't sit where I was sitting, and I'm out in North Olmsted.
Yep.
And a police truck parked behind me. Had his high beams on. Officer approached the side of the car, hand on his weapon. The arresting, I didn't get arrested, but who would have been the arresting officer?
The officer.
He pulls up on my driver's side, had me pull down the, roll down the window. 2 more cops walk out of nowhere. And then 2 cops come from outside around the apartment building on foot, hand on gun already. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? And I'm terrified of this, but I ain't never been terrified because, again, my father's a police officer. I never had to really deal with none of that.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for me giving them my ID, that's always attached to my courtesy badge. It could have.
So you have like procedures in place.
Yeah,
because you already know.
Yeah,
but it could have went left had I been anybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that shit was crazy, and I'll never forget it because I ain't never seen that many hands on triggers in ever.
Honestly, the one time that has happened to me, I was in Garden Valley. Believe it or not.
I can believe that.
Sitting in my car, waiting for my girlfriend to drop off our baby. It wasn't ours. It was hers, and whoever dicked her down, who knows? I don't know. I was just adopting it, stud daddy of the year, whatever the fuck. We trying to go kick it. It's my birthday. I got my ex in the back seat. I got my current in the front seat. Like, I'm ready to kick it.
We having a time.
I'm having a time.
It's lit.
I already know what I'm about to do. And that's why we dropping off the baby. Like, drop this kid off. We do that. She in there dropping off the kid, talking, blah, blah, blah. They,
taking taking way
women
too long.
women just be talking to their sisters and shit. Like, you ain't talked to this bitch earlier. Like, what are you doing? Drop the kid off
So we can
and
go.
get back in the car. Like, I don't get it. Man, they come 5. I'm in the Cutlass.
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 It's always
The Cutlass.
4
The
more.
Cutlass.
All right now.
The Cutlass Supreme. Yes.
All right now.
Betty
Oh, yeah.
White. You remember the Cutlass?
And at that point, you definitely got profiled.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Warren Valley and the
Because they
Cutlass.
profile cars way more
Yeah,
often than they
you-
do
you
people.
know-
Yeah,
Monte Carlo.
and that was the problem.
At this point.
That was the only time I ever had a problem, and I knew it was because of the Cutlass. I knew it. I'm like, look at this
a drug
96
dealer at this
Cutlass.
point.
Yeah, I'm a drug dealer,
Yeah.
and it was on rims. I got
Definitely drug
I got
dealer.
fucking personalized plates. I got hoes in the car. You know, they looking in there like, oh, what's that liquid on the floor? I'm like, this car.
It's liquid.
Antifreeze.
No, this
Yeah.
car leaks. Like, and it's raining because it's October. It's my birthday. This car leaks.
No ventilation, sir.
Literally.
I just.
Oh, what's in the box? She got KFC chicken, my nigga, because that's where I was working. And I got the homie some chicken,
With the
nigga.
barbecue sauce.
It's my birthday. I'm
Right.
feeding it. We
We
lit.
all eating.
You got the bottle. I got the food.
Let's go.
Drop this baby off. We out.
Let's get lit.
Let me see your license. Oh, you better get your ass in the house before 12 because this expires tonight. Yes, sir.
Oh.
And I ain't, nigga. I'm going out.
Man, I had a cop in Highland Hills tell me my license wasn't real.
Not Highland Hills.
I got
And
pulled over.
it was actually real.
It was a legitimate license, bro. Legitimate license.
Like, it had
He told me my shit wasn't real. Good thing I had Shorty in the car with me, cause you can't be behind the driver's side. You gotta. She gonna have to drive, but we gonna tow it. She gonna have to drive, and we gonna tow it.
I got a whole driver's license number that you can put in your computer, and you're still telling me it's wrong.
It's fake.
That
He said my license
Because
is
you
fake.
put me over
That
and
shit
had
is
no
wrong.
probable cause.
I had to blame- my dad
there
was
was no
to blame
cause
for
at all.
this one though, because like at one point in time he worked for IA, and he was investigating people in Highland Hills.
That
We
makes
have
sense.
I'm junior,
Yeah.
so the moment they saw my name,
Oh
they
yeah,
like, oh,
y'all
fuck this
juniors.
nigga.
Shout out to the juniors.
Junior.
They said, oh no, fuck this nigga.
Immediately.
I've been pulled over more times so people know my dad than me actually being in trouble.
Ain't nobody fucking with
Like-
Miguel.
Like I had a cop pull me over 7 cars deep
Nah, man.
just to be like,
That's
your daddy a
unnecessary.
cop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey yo, this Mikado dad. This is son right here. Or whatever. I'm talking about everybody came to like greet me and shit. You look just like him.
You
all this
not you
other
look just like him.
And I'm like,
So,
So
did you
So
speak
let me
up?
go.
am I
Like,
in
what are we
trouble
doing?
or
Right.
something, nigga? Like,
Should you been in
Nah.
trouble?
nah.
Okay.
That's even worse,
Look.
man. Just leave me alone.
I'm like,
At least I know when I get pulled
Like, what's
over.
going on?
I did it. I was speeding. I be speeding.
but yeah,
I
nah,
see
like,
No, my
this shit's
license.
been.
No, my license is suspended right now over a cop on an ego trip. He pulled me over and said, "Oh, I was gonna pull you over because I didn't see your license plate, but I see this in your back window." But I already started writing a ticket before I walk.
They
walk
always
up
do
to
that.
You.
They
So I'm gonna
always
give
do
you
that.
a ticket anyway.
So what is the ticket for? That's the question.
They
after.
always do that.
No, he wrote me up for not having a license plate in
So
the
that was your
car.
probable cause?
I'm about
It
to
was in the
start
window.
voice
It wasn't on
recording
the
these
car.
They want to get
motherfuckers.
rid of that
Hire a
ticket.
lawyer
Yeah.
and argue it.
That was so long ago. I don't even care.
Yeah, but all because you didn't want to get rid. I done got a couple tickets like that. Well, I was already in process, so
Take you
And
to
if I
Supreme.
say no, I'm not taking the ticket.
Right.
I have a jaywalking ticket for
That's
crossing the
that's
street.
that's nuts.
I got a jaywalking
Yeah,
ticket for
that's the
crossing
thing.
the
I
done
street
did
when
wild
the
shit in this
when the
town.
light was the man was green,
You was
but
the
it was
right
a
way.
traffic office. No, it was a.
The
it
man
wasn't no
was green?
traffic It wasn't no traffic
man was
officer or
green.
anything.
That's what
it was the
jaywalking
officer.
means.
He got mad that I started crossing the street, and he hadn't told me to cross the street. He waited till I was in the middle of the crosswalk to say, "Hey, you need to turn around." I said, "My bus is
It's right there.
right there.
But you're jaywalking.
Why can't I just cross the street and get on my bus?" He said, "No, you need to turn around." I said, "My bus is right there. I'm in the middle of the street. I'm
Yes.
not turning around."
Still jaywalking.
The man was green.
Jerry, you still don't get it.
I don't, because that's you on an ego trip. That's not you. Who are you?
The law was right. He was just mad at you, and the law worked in his favor.
I'm gonna pray for him. Unmentionables. I'm gonna play the Take My Hand remix. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, well then I'm gonna play Cue the Juice in the song then.
Oh,
since you stole mine.
Yes. I didn't steal it.
I mean, technically.
No, I didn't, because I would have to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You beat me to the punch. That's all. What's the name of that song?
Well, my phone don't want to work all of a sudden. I need a new phone. All right. You want to intro it?
Man. When the last time I've been on y'all show introing some shit?
That's on album. We'll play it though.
Well, this
Man.
is featuring somebody. It was featuring
Suave, yeah. Go ahead.
So yeah. This your boy Crazy Ed the Great, man. Chilling with my family. And we getting ready to debut my new single, Take My Hand, Full Cowling, featuring Keita Weeb and the Class 1A Choir, which includes B. Landrum, Mauricia McSavage, Tino, myself, Forrest Green. We got folks in there. It's a powerful record, man. Like, even if you don't watch anime, you should really, really vibe with this, because a lot of us have a lot of tough days, and this one will get you through that tough day, I promise you. Let the beat drop. Now that you've been fired up, I hope you inspire love. Want you to inspire change. Get out there and try your luck. Now vibe with it.
Do you think I can be a hero too?
There was only one thing I wanted to hear. Now bring the chorus.
Take my hand, I'll show you the way. If you need a friend, I'll understand. Take my hand, I'll show you the way. If you need a friend, I'll understand.
Cause you feel you living a life that was never fair. You tired, nobody caught you from falling into despair. Water all in your eyes, fingers all in your hair. Pain is more than you can bear, no chance that it disappears. That disappointment is heavy, you feel it all in your belly. It's twisted all in the knots and you close to breaking the levee. Your sanity getting scarce and you clinging on to it barely. Feels like something's pushing you to end it all and you ready. But you forgetting them goals and aspirations, those dreams that you envision from dope imagination. I know you're probably feeling the toll from confrontation, but Rome wasn't built with a low amount of patience. So what's the matter? Afraid nobody will listen? As long as you got a tongue, you can speak it into existence. Work a little harder, start focusing on your mission. Keep pushing until you gain some momentum in your position. Look, I was you and some days I still am. Yeah, little Mike, you grew up to be a big man. Cause instead of sitting sulk, I'd rather withstand and embrace the start I once thought was my wit's end. Nowadays, my mom and them be asking me how I feel about bullying in the past and me becoming a voice for any kid that asked for me, and me surpassing everybody that laughed at me. So what will you decide?
I made a decision that day. No matter what anyone else thinks, I have to believe in myself.
But if you truly believe, then what I need you to do is repeat after me. Just say, I'm gonna give it with all my might. Say, I'm gonna give it with all my might. 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 I'm gonna give it with all my might.
Looking in the mirror, trying to face who I am. Will I fall down when I take that stand? take that chance. I can never win if I lose my sanity. Cause it never matters who you are. I could be the brightest, highest star. Still I need my chains broken. And our thoughts can kill hopes and dreams. Can't you see I got a fire in me? Like a key to my destiny. I'm just trying to change my fate. I just hope I'm not too late.
I want you to take my hand right now. Because I promise you, you can still be a hero.
Super technical.
It's really technical.
Oh, wait, you know what? It's not.
Is that on YouTube?
No, it say now available for pre-order. Not to actually read the whole caption.
Right off this door, and then the
Because
door
it
on
says
your
new
right,
single.
and then just walk to the back.
Well, okay, I'll do somebody else. Hold on.
I'm about to do that new Jocelyn Hernandez in a minute.
That was one of the new.
Nah, DeMello.
I know. Look, I like it. I gotta
That
watch
shit is hard.
I gotta watch the episode over.
Yes, you do.
We ain't talked about Ratchet TV all year.
I agree.
It's been bothering me.
I know.
I can't wait till your solo birthday episode.
So we can really get our shit
So
off.
we can get some of this shit off.
Exactly.
Because that episode was good as fuck. But I was half asleep and I was like, I gotta watch this bitch over. But just give me a moment. My unmentionable is going to be from Nuke. It's actually his birthday today. Happy birthday to Nuke.
Happy birthday. He a Virgo. He is a Virgo. He sings like one.
Okay.
He raps like one. He moves like one.
Be having a hard
Nuke is everything, man. Nuke is fucking everything.
There we go.
Cause where is this? Cause I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing about a new single.
No, I just when I looked at the full caption,
Are you just doing something from '95?
Yeah, but I don't even bring the album up.
Got me fucked up. You doing GMFU?
I mean, I did that last time. I feel like, but yeah, fuck it. Let's go with it. Yeah, got me fucked up.
That shit is hard.
It's a hit.
Na 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 na. Running this shit back to home base. Ever since I was a pee-wee, the OGs was fucking with me the long way. Act like you know. Lately, confidence my favorite cologne. Look inside the mirror, I see a goat. Get on nervous talking about my approach. Get my dick out from the back of your throat. Can't respect you cause you mimic the hoes. Think my whole family treated a bid. Ain't no talking, they just spend where you live. Arachnophobic, keep it off of the web. Look, me and Kip were just like Christian and Edge. You fuck with one, the other one on your head. They all double back when you in the black. It's been a minute since I've been left on red. Yeah, I can't let you treat me like I'm typical. Fuck with me and in a version rocking all your miracles. Please stay on your pivot once you find out that I'm pivotal. I'm just too important to be treated so invisible. Got me fucked up, you must got me fucked up. Got me fucked up, you must got me fucked up. Got me fucked up, you must got me fucked up. Got me fucked up, you must got me fucked up. I ain't subscribing to what they be telling. No, I ain't buying that shit they be selling. I've been detaching from all of my feelings, fully embracing my role as the villain. Look for a minute, niggas was talking to me like they memory started to slip. Crazy how when you start leading with love, they try to treat you like some type of bitch. Think I'm a joke? Cool. Flipping the switch and I'm burning this bitch to the flow. If they won't smoke, cool. We smoking on you and your secondhand man for sure. Baby, you old news. You could've been here for forever, but now you a ghost. They get their eyes glued. I love the attention. You know I'ma put on the show. Yeah, little showboat. Watch out, name another one this cold. I doubt it, gat. Gold
on. My body just like he from N.O. Been body, Bambi a rebel. Like Rowdy got bread on my brain. Like a bounty, I come from a place where it's cloudy, the sun never came. Still be shining like some high beams in this bitch. Still get grimy in this hole. Special treatment needed all. Trauma only made me glow. Can't define me by my lows. Brought my ego through the door. Get enough to serve them all. Gotta treat me like you know. Whoa. Got me fucked up, you must got me fucked up. Got me fucked up, you must got me fucked up. Got me fucked up, you must got me fucked up. Got me fucked up, you must got me fucked up. I can't let you treat me like I'm typical. Don't fuck with me in intervals. You blocking all your miracles. Please stay on your pivot once you find out that I'm pivotal. I'm just too important to be treated so invisible.
I want to cut off some shit.
And we're back.
Okay.
That was Got Me Fucked Up. New Franklin, sorry. Happy birthday. Visit 95. Listen to it. Stream it. We had him on a power earlier this year. That was episode 220. Hold on. Y'all, oh my God.
20?
No, it wasn't 220. I just know it was 220 something, I feel like.
Laugh, you smoked on camera.
I know. Don't say it out loud. They might rewind it and clip it.
No, they turned the music off because they know better.
No, I take that back. It wasn't. You right, Live. That was episode 213.
There we go. I'm like,
damn.
These were early. You know, like we was smacking.
Damn.
We was smacking y'all niggas up in y'all head.
All
nigga.
year.
What?
All year.
What?
All fucking year.
Oh my God.
Period.
Now we got the goat in the building.
Can I hit that blunt before we go live again?
I mean, we already live, but yes, you absolutely can.
Oh my God.
I don't know why he got this Cheetos bag in the ashtray. That's ghetto behavior.
That's wild.
Them your Slim Jim wrappers.
That's a Slim Jim wrapper, not a
You're
whole
supposed to be doing better.
chip bag.
It's not like he was on camera. You shot my block out.
A chip bag in the ashtray. There's no room in the ashtray.
Yeah, she got me a fidget ring.
You want one?
She love me. No, I want my black one before you got him.
Jesus.
No, give me one and it'll matter. Don't do that.
I feel like I have a third
Y'all
one of
know
these.
I'm
like
possessive over my things. And
they
she
gave
that's
like a
my
bunch
best
of
friend. She told me she was
You're
gonna
not
give me something
possessive.
first.
You're not possessive over things. You're possessive
over people.
Over people also. Absolutely.
Definitely possessive over people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he claims me. Unlike,
Your
shut up.
family is my family, period. We are brothers.
It is.
Period.
Last topic.
Okay.
Heavy topic.
Heavy.
Has the internet ablaze? Kendrick Lamar is doing the Super Bowl this year. We'll get there. The reason that it's an uproar right now is because this Super Bowl will be in New Orleans.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of people.
That's what I wanted to Google.
I don't know if I will say people are upset that it's not Lil Wayne. And
people are upset.
I don't understand why. Because to me, from what I see is a lot of people are making this stance on the fact that it's in New Orleans. Because I haven't heard anybody saying before that Lil Wayne should do the halftime show. I haven't heard his names in any of these conversations. I'm not trying to say that he doesn't deserve to do a halftime. He Lil Wayne. He one of the GOATs. He one of the ones. His catalog is his catalog. But on the flip side, I don't think his catalog is too explicit to be doing a Super Bowl in the first place.
When it boils down to it,
He had
right?
commercial and he had a pop star.
He has commercial and pop records.
Several commercial records.
Thank
He's
you.
very commercial.
He can definitely do 15 fucking minutes or 12.
Yeah.
Because it's only 12 minutes.
Do it.
Yeah.
Now think of a set at the Grok Shop, right? Imagine I didn't do 3 whole songs, but I did 8 little half songs. Lil Wayne can pick out 8 half songs to do for the Super Bowl halftime. I feel like he can.
At WrestleMania and it was awful.
Finish your point and then I'll get to mine.
No, that was.
Then I'll say my piece on it.
Go ahead. You want to go?
No, go ahead. I'll follow up after you.
It's not the same audience. Not the same song choice.
No, because it makes sense.
It all makes sense. No,
like,
it makes sense that it's not the same. It don't have the same power.
I agree with that too.
Because the Super Bowl is free, and you guys probably paid.
Super Bowl is free.
But also Lil Wayne has nothing to prove either.
On top of that, he sold his fucking catalog. So I don't know. You know, no. Let me hold on. No. Wait. Let me just stay on your point of the Super Bowl is free.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's free for every fucking body, right? Okay. But what do we know that happens after every single Super Bowl halftime show?
Talk about it.
The streams go up.
Right.
The streams go up, the sales go up, blah blah blah. When you sold your catalog already, I don't even understand what I would be performing for free for.
It's that the fact that I sold my catalog is that the people that I sold it to are going to jump on this opportunity, and I don't have to do it, and they're going to get more.
They are not me,
but
not me.
It's going to paint me as being behind the streams,
not me.
Rather than front.
It's not me though.
The crazier part about this is none of this is actually coming from Wayne himself.
Exactly.
Secondly, who has had a bigger year than Kendrick Lamar this year?
Boom.
Nobody.
I know one person.
Nobody.
But technically,
Beyonce doesn't count.
Thank you.
She
doesn't count.
When it comes to hip hop. When it comes to hip hop. When it comes to hip hop, nobody's had a bigger year than Kendrick Lamar.
These are facts.
He has
the song will be the
biggest record of the year.
They're still
it will be diamond by the time the Super Bowl happens.
They're still breaking down
He's going to get a Grammy for it too.
They're still breaking down his analogies. You still find out today like
even if you wanna tap Wayne for the location, it still makes no sense.
None.
In a business mind to choose anybody but Kendrick Lamar. Because think about it. If Kendrick lost the beef, it would be Drake.
Thank you.
I don't think so.
No,
it would be Drake.
I don't think so.
It would. Because we're overdue.
If lost the beef, it
honestly,
would be Drake.
I feel like we're overdue for a Drake.
Drake because he has the genre aspect.
Oof.
Lil Wayne would have killed that shit.
The reason I'm saying I don't think
Lil Wayne would have killed him.
Drake would have brought out Lil Wayne.
Drake would have brought out. It would have been a way bigger
moment.
moment.
If Taylor Swift would have said yes, then Kendrick would have brought Nicki Minaj. So that's
nah.
He would never do it, but at the end of the day, if he got to do it, he will.
Because we're going to get there, because I had to unfollow
No, because I love Weezy. This shit is easy.
She's married to a pedophile. She ain't doing a Super Bowl.
Fuck that.
Jesus.
No.
A minor.
But on the optics side, he's correct about that shit too.
Optics sale. Everything when it comes to the Super Bowl is about advertisement. Don't nobody want Wayne. I used to be on lean heavy. I don't remember the words to my songs. I said I have memory loss from dreads. I'm missing dreads. What big brands are he aligned with?
Wayne motherfucking scared.
What big brands are he aligned with?
Wayne
that was robbing him.
Wayne is scared. He gotta be scared.
No, Lil Wayne's not scared. Lil Wayne has been very vocal. No, he's not. He's been very vocal about him when he gets
Kanye.
But
he can out-rap anybody but Kanye.
He's Lil Wayne though.
He can't out-rap nobody.
It doesn't matter if he looks a mess. You know who else used to look a mess back in the day? George Clinton.
Oh, yeah.
Guess who didn't give a fuck about the way George Clinton looked? Nobody. Because it's George fucking Clinton.
Right.
Are you kidding me? George Clinton.
MI6.
And let's keep it a buck.
Angelina Jolie.
Wayne is Mount Rushmore to me right now. So let's
the best rapper alive.
He's not, but let's keep it a buck. He Mount Rushmore for sure, top 5 most definitely. But when it comes to relevance in 2024, Kendrick Lamar is the man.
That's a fact.
When it comes to hip hop specifically, Kendrick Lamar is the man. And that is a business decision to have him do that only because again, you still, even if Drake's name wasn't stained like it was right now, he's more commercially successful than Kendrick is right now.
And I don't even think it's really that stained.
I mean, well,
it's not that stained. He can bounce back from this. He's not. And so that's my other thing.
Came first.
And I'm not even talking about
the 100 gigs.
No.
That did nothing.
That ain't it. Nah. But
he has to do something. He has to try.
Let Drake actually try.
Exactly. He's not trying.
And he's bouncing back. He's not trying.
It don't count.
That nigga is not trying.
Kendrick said it already.
I need effort, Drake. Effort. But
he doesn't have to try because one of the songs from the 100 gigs, it just charted. What I was going to say though is that, with the Drake would have been doing it. He just charted, not trying.
And then I'll throw my little point in there.
Oh no, he just told. Apparently, he had a conversation with Maul.
Of course he would.
Since the news has dropped of Kendrick doing
Maul? Like Rory and Maul, nigga. The OVO official, OVO Maul. Thank you. Oh my fucking God.
Drake had told him that he has rejected doing the Super Bowl multiple times.
Okay.
You said that Drake has.
Yes.
Oh my God.
He said Drake told him. OVO Maul said Drake told OVO Maul that Drake has been offered the Super Bowl several times and he has turned it down every single time.
No, well, one, I don't discredit it before Jay-Z got in there. Before Jay-Z was in charge of the Super Bowl halftime show, I could believe that somebody reached out to Drake at some point.
And we'll get to that he's not really in charge of the Super Bowl.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true as well. But before he became the flagship person, the name of it.
The face of it.
The name and face of it. Whoever.
That's how you know some niggas was going to be involved.
Whatever white man used to have Jay-Z's job at the Super Bowl probably reached out to Drake and probably approached him incorrectly.
So do you know how it used to go before Hove and Apple Music? They would
enlighten us.
Actually pick 3 artists, interview those artists, let them know that they're going to do the Super Bowl, then they would pick one out of those 3.
Okay.
And Jay was just like, wait, what? Because y'all would have so many of these artists mad at y'all, no. So now they put together a list. They come up with a list of artists, they narrow it down, then they give it to the host city and they pick.
Okay.
This is why I said it's not realistic that Wayne would do it, because I'm pretty sure Wayne's name was on that list.
Has to be. But also, when I think about it, though, let's take hip hop out of it, right?
Oh no, that's exactly what I was about to do.
Let's
take there's a gentleman that been on there twice within 3 years, and I'm just like, my God.
At the Super Bowl?
Yes,
twice in 3 years.
Bruno Mars.
Yeah, Bruno.
He was on there in 2014 and 2016 with Beyonce. Thank you.
Right.
That was actually with Coldplay.
Coldplay and Beyonce.
Coldplay was third.
It was Coldplay. No,
twice.
It wasn't. That was Coldplay's performance.
Doesn't matter. Twice.
Bruno for the jar.
Bruno. Yeah, keep saying it. Keep saying it.
I only said it once. Y'all been saying it all night. I said it once.
I can say what I want. She ain't my queen.
But
facts are facts.
Facts are facts.
Yeah, let's take hip hop out of it, right? Wayne is not the person you think about when you think about Super Bowl halftime show.
At all. He's never been a performer.
Can I take y'all back? What was that one where Big Boy and like Atlanta was doing it all? What was that? What year was that?
It was Midwest
exactly.
time.
I think that was
Maroon 5 in
it was
Atlanta.
Midwest. It was Midwest time.
What the fuck year was that? I think the point is it's not regional. Just because you're in New Orleans, regional. You don't have to call Hurricane Chris and Boosie Badass and whoever the fuck. Oh my god,
it's comical. Like what is it?
We both
this shit is
Sit down.
If I'm being real, like
50 Cent is really Thanos in this bitch.
Wayne's
like,
loyalty is hunkered in hip hop, right?
But
it's not that he hasn't had pop commercial top 40 success, because he has multiple times over.
And I think that those are the records that he can actually remember because no matter the tour, those are the songs you have to do those songs. I just told him this earlier.
He stopped he stopped memorizing everything.
Well, yeah, but
that's why when
you practice lollipop, nigga. I write my shit, and sometimes I still gotta. Fact. You still gotta rehearse regardless. This is the set. You practice the set. That's it.
Y'all want to watch Lil Wayne perform Lollipop?
Yes,
during a halftime
that's his best.
I would love to. Are you kidding me?
He know Lollipop. He know that song word from word.
I'll do that at karaoke
tonight.
Okay, little mama had a swag like mine. Even wear her daughter back like
Super Bowl is not just for us.
Yeah, again, that's.
We are.
No, it's quote unquote for New Orleans, right? And they're
not
fans.
for New Orleans.
Oh, now it's not for New Orleans.
When has the Super Bowl ever been just for the whole city?
It's about us.
If the Super Bowl comes to Ohio, it comes to Cleveland.
They call it. They call it. You better call Kid Cudi. You better. I don't fucking want that. I want the heavy hitters in Cleveland, Ohio. I want the MGK, the one that has a motherfucking dead every year. This nigga got a whole.
You want to wear this Doc's outfit? The halftime show.
If that's what they like. If that's what we Cleveland is here.
Hold on, though. Here's the crazy part, right?
With his little razor blade.
Hold on, though.
Guitar and shit.
MGK actually has a better chance to do the Super Bowl than Machine Gun Kelly. And that's the fucked up part.
I'm done with y'all.
No, because look,
they gonna get MGK.
Man, when it come to that punk rock, that
nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Now I don't know nothing about the wrestling world, but when I was watching was it Summer Jam? When he came out, I was pissed as fuck. Yeah. Yes. Oh my god, with the little razor blade. I want them earrings though.
That's what
you remember this nigga was the flagship music for John Cena?
Yeah.
Versus The Rock, that one.
Okay, so then it's on brand.
It's crazy.
So I guess that's on brand for him to do that. Okay.
For sure.
Cool.
He did Ohio Hip Hop Awards too.
They gonna call Kid Cudi too. You already know. They gonna call Kid Cudi.
Halftime? No, they're not. No, they are not.
Nigga.
They're not. Cut the shit.
Bulldog is dying.
Let me tell you why they are.
That's crazy because Cudi is a bigger.
Let me tell you why they are. Now this nigga's in movies, and TV shows.
Okay.
This nigga has expanded in ways.
You got a point.
He hot.
No, but
he hot right now. He hot as fuck.
You got a point.
He's in Knuckles. I stopped watching Knuckles because he in the shit.
He in a Sonic world, so now he get to do the halftime.
Yes!
So if that's the case, that goes back to my point. When I was just saying
in the House Party remake.
These big brands shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
We're agreeing with you. We having fun right now. But we are agreeing with you.
No, we're not. No.
We are agreeing with you.
We are, but we ain't, because I'm going to prove my point.
Prove it. But
they're going to call Kid Cudi. They're going to call Kid Cudi.
They're not calling Kid Cudi.
Give him one more.
I can see. So
give him one more movie or one more show, and I swear to God, this nigga will be called when the Super Bowl is in Cleveland.
It gotta be a hit though. The movie gotta be a hit.
I mean, it has to be Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Childish Gambino hit. That's what I'm talking about. It has to be a hit. He don't have a hit yet,
His
but he
name-
getting there.
movie yet.
I can tell he
His
getting there.
name may be on the list, but the head honchos in Cleveland, when they sit down, they ain't picking Kid Cudi.
Cause they mad.
Let them be mad at
He will
they
be
still not
Kanye.
picking
Come
him.
on now.
Not
That's not,
at this point right now, not over K,
no,
which is nuts.
He work
Which
with
is
Kanye.
nuts because
Soundtracks-
musical influence.
Man,
Cudi is a way bigger artist than
Man
MGK.
on the Moon. Period.
Yeah, he is.
Can you imagine him doing?
I agree with you. It's
And
not
they
happening.
sabotage him coming back to Cleveland, but his on the man moon. Where the fuck is he
And
at?
oh no, time out.
What?
Because you don't
Hold
even
on.
know.
Let's get in there.
He's engaged to that little that blonde
He is
hair
though.
white girl.
He
Yeah, you
is
seen
though.
it. Yeah, they put it in your face too, didn't they? Man, I didn't know who
I
the
wasn't
fuck.
expecting it.
Never gave a fuck about who Kid Cudi was
Yeah,
dating,
ever.
but let me tell you, this little blonde,
He got a white
skinny,
girl.
He do.
he been hitting the white girls. That's what he does.
I know.
He's
Shaker.
been pop.
He's shaker.
He
Shaker.
is pop. That's what I'm telling you. They're definitely going to
I'm
call him.
watching, motherfucker.
I get it, but
Amanda Bynes couldn't get it done. She weird. You got you a regular white bitch, and he about to get it cracking. He got him a good manager. I said last week, I'm like, who the fuck is managing Kid
No.
Cudi? Oh, he is
Everything was
everywhere.
meticulous.
Every
Even from the
thank you.
from the shows from
Thank you.
LA from the
2026, he'll be
all that was set up.
give him one good album, one good album.
But he helped Kanye on his shit. There's no way you can.
I can't even account for the old shit because the old shit is the old shit, and Kanye ain't even listening to his old shit. But his new shit, if he just get one album of,
Kanye hasn't even done a Super Bowl, and y'all over here politicking about kids.
But
you know why? You know why? Because he can't be controlled.
He's too controversial. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, of course. That's the,
He
that's
shouldn't.
the-
He
that's
shouldn't
the
do
prize.
it. He should never do it.
Lil Wayne, he gonna forget his words,
And Kanye won't.
but he gonna go on the stage and say the president
With no
doesn't
face.
care about white
Good
people. I mean, black
distraction.
people.
Why I remember my
No,
words.
the Super Bowl
I'm
is
not on
about
promethazine and
advertisement. It is
calamity.
about making they big brands.
That's why Drake
money.
made a lot more
And,
sense.
and that's
And
why
so,
Kanye
yeah.
brand bigger than all that shit.
Wasn't Kid Cudi in a goddamn commercial? Don't let me
commercial?
Google Kid Cudi commercial.
Google them all you want.
Cause some
to. He
shit.
ain't doing
Wasn't
no
he in
Super Bowl.
he was in a car commercial?
He ain't doing no Super Bowl.
Not yet.
I just
Mark
want
my
y'all to get
words.
over the.
Mark my word. He
Super
just
Bowl
need
don't
one
need
good
that
album.
Super Bowl. It's
Y'all
free.
seem extremely entitled. That y'all feel like because the first time when Hove took it over with him and Apple Music and whatever, and it was in LA, and they had an ensemble of LA artists,
Yeah.
artists who Dr. Dre and Snoop,
50 Cent, Eminem,
50 Cent not from LA.
but he was on the
I
thing.
know. I'm just saying from LA. It was only those two, I think. Everybody else.
Snoop and Dre, Snoop, Dre, and Kendrick.
Yeah, and Kendrick, because Kendrick was a part of that also. That
Yeah,
was
but
3 years ago.
I thought everybody understood that whole set was supposed to be about Dre and his legacy.
Yeah, it is.
Not LA. I mean, yeah, it's just. I mean, he's from there.
It just
so
happened
it
to
just
be-
happened to be
it
like
just
that.
happened to
That's
be in LA.
why 50 Cent was there, Eminem was there, Mary J. Blige was there, and then you got everybody else.
Yeah,
Eminem and Kendrick, like
it was about Dre's lineage.
people don't
Thank you.
clearly
It was
don't
not
see it
about
like
LA.
that because this,
Yeah, of
to
course.
me, that's the only reason that people are upset is because it's
Yeah.
in New Orleans and it's not Lil Wayne. Other than that, nobody ever out here. Lil Wayne need to do the halftime show. I'm not saying he's not worthy of doing it.
And on top of that-
nobody has ever been out here saying he should do the halftime
And on
show.
top of that, New Orleans has hosted the Super Bowl 10 times already. 10.
Let's talk about it.
10 times. 10 motherfucking
Let's talk
times.
about it. It's been in New Orleans a grip of
10
times,
times.
and not once have they called Lil Wayne.
No one cared. No one cared
No
about
one
Lil Wayne.
cared. The last time it was there, the Queen did it, so ain't no argument there. She's the greatest performer in the
And
world.
it's like, at this point, it
All the
makes
top female artists are from
perfect
there.
logical sense for it to be Kendrick Lamar
Perfect sense.
Yeah.
in 2024.
Lil Wayne
coming
It's
off
about
the-
impact.
Coming off
It's
the summer that he
it's
had.
really
He ain't
based
did
on impact. And then who was last year?
Usher.
Usher. Ooh. And then the year before that was
And it
Rihanna.
was in Vegas.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was in Vegas. Year before that was Rihanna, right?
Yeah.
Pregnant. First time performing in forever.
Next phase is gonna be Beyonce in a dome.
It's got to be Impact, man.
It's Lil Wayne
It's all
ain't did
impact.
nothing. His
Impactful.
last album with what? 2 Chainz.
Oh,
When that was the last album he put out.
Collie Grove? No. I don't
No,
think
Collie
so.
Grove wasn't the last one.
Yeah, it wasn't the
He
last
put one
one.
out after that. Terrible.
Didn't
Ain't heard nothing about it.
Didn't Carter 5 drop after
I'm
that?
not calling the album.
Carter
terrible, I'm
5
just
did
saying.
drop after.
Yeah, Carter 5 dropped after that.
Oh no, not after Collie Grove because
I thought it was after.
That's the shit
How
with
was
Mona
it?
Lisa. That's the
I
shit
ain't
with
heard
Mona
nothing
Lisa.
about it.
That was before. That was
How
before
was
that.
it?
That's what I was saying.
But Lil Wayne has a lot of white fans. So.
Okay, so that was before.
Of course, he does.
So Collie Grove
He
came out
does.
afterwards. But also,
Lil Wayne
like,
doesn't even see racism. So hey.
and this the crazy part too. This put unfair pressure on Kendrick Lamar to do Mona Lisa with Lil Wayne because they in New Orleans.
So my thing with
I hate it for him. Like
I don't because I could see Kendrick.
The last one was Collie
I could
Grove.
see
okay,
Kendrick.
so Collie Grove was the last one.
I can
Collie
see
Grove,
Kendrick
yeah.
doing that in the first place because Kendrick has made it very clear that he thinks Lil Wayne is one of the best rappers
Right.
of all time. He literally
he is.
uploaded a video of him in black and white looking like he was drunk going off to Lil Wayne records.
Right.
But niggas, y'all don't do y'all research, so y'all just want to go on internet and be upset.
Yeah,
I can see him. He pay attention. He that nigga.
Here's the thing too, though, right?
time
You
to
also
write it
ruined
down.
his surprise if he did want to bring Wayne up. You ruined it already.
When he stepped on the stage,
Because now
and
it's
he
like somebody
performed,
forced him to do it, and it could have been his
Lil Wayne
idea
is
the
a
whole time.
lyrical
from the jump, like he puts full blown thoughts together.
I mean, they
That's
would know.
why-
Lyrical
for the-
Because I think you would deal with that anyway. Like a lot of things, people will be like, it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah, this
they'll,
is true.
Yeah, so like
I'ma
them
tell
as
you this,
artists, you know, whatever they do.
I'm gonna tell you this though, he
gonna be
has to
appreciated.
perform not like us.
Absolutely, I want him to be the first song.
No,
And the reason why
them superpowers get neutralized. That needs to be the
No,
first
but-
one for real.
But
Right.
but think about this though. Think about how
Euphoria.
diabolical would it be on the Super Bowl stage to go, say Drake, I heard you like him young.
So I don't.
That
so
shit is crazy.
And replay it.
That's diabolical work.
I don't
He
think
might
he's gonna
not.
do the whole song.
Oh no.
But I think he definitely gonna do that first verse, and that's enough. That first verse so fucking hard and I'm
If you got
on
lyrics, it's done in 5
So
seconds.
what songs?
Has
What are all of the songs y'all think Kendrick gonna do?
I'm
I'm putting Money Trees up there.
I feel like
Not Like Us. I'm doing Humble.
I gotta humble definitely.
Loyalty.
Humble
If you want
definitely,
to, he
but
bring Rihanna out.
nope.
Not Like
But
Us
think
gotta be
about
towards the end.
the audience. Think about the audience
Jordy
and
White.
say that he's not about to do the joint with SZA off the Black Panther soundtrack.
Yeah,
He
all of the
probably
stars.
will.
He would
He
definitely
get-
do all
he
of the
gotta do
stars.
all the stars.
Because Rihanna did the "Lift Me Up"
hate that
bullshit.
song.
I hate it. with every fiber of my
that
being,
song,
I
bro.
hate that song.
It was
No, she
all
actually
encompassing.
didn't do it, and I think she knew not to do it
I hate that.
because we all hated
But
it.
it was
He gonna
all
do
exceptional.
DNA.
It made America look like
Nah.
America.
All right.
He better do a backseat
He's definitely
freestyle.
doing all right.
Yeah, he's definitely doing all right.
He got to do all right.
Now remember, it's
I
15
want him to do
minutes.
Poetic Justice.
I would love if he did Poetic Justice. I don't think he's going to
That's
do it
funny.
though. Not at the
That
Super
would be
Bowl.
poetic justice.
Not at the Super Bowl.
He's Poetic Justice.
He's not going to do that.
He's
So
definitely
right
not
into
doing
Not
that.
Like Us.
That would be crazy.
Man,
That's
That would be
diabolical.
nasty.
That's
Yeah.
diabolical.
Hey, he can pay us
It's Hunger Games.
because
We can put a set together.
we just giving out the juice.
Yeah, we can put
like
we
nah,
can
I
put
don't
a
want to
set
do
Hunger
that.
Games. Let's not forget.
Kendrick, Sir Kendrick, if you're watching, if you ever,
Get killed.
But he
bitch,
definitely,
where are you when I was walking? No, that was a Drake diss.
it was.
I keep saying it.
When
That,
a
that
rapper
shit was
with
a
a ghost
Dead.
What the
He
fuck
can have
happened?
people
Like,
not playing
yeah.
guitars.
So, but
and
y'all
shit.
share more bars
Yeah,
than
than a man and a two-man set, than a
a
bunk and a
two-man
two-man set.
cell.
A two-man set.
I can dig rapping.
But a
Rapper with a ghostwriter.
What the fuck happened? It
And
was
I'm
a
making
Drake
it
diss.
very clear that
I swear I wouldn't
not-
tell.
Yep, there you go. That was the part that let
Some
me
of
know.
y'all share bars with
Two-man set.
a two-man cell. Oh
about
my god.
Yeah.
Something's in the water. Something's in the
Yeah.
water.
Before we go though, let me drag Nikki real quick.
You know, I got that shit on vinyl, nigga.
Nikki,
I'm telling my grandkids that I
love
will never
you.
have
That's
about
really
this
hilarious.
shit,
I
man.
can't believe you made me unfollow you on Twitter
Nikki, oh no.
because you was going on one of your rants and you were just going off. And some of your points are points. I know you that girl who likes to
She
talk
gonna
about
ride.
the industry.
She gonna rap.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you rotting for Wayne.
At all.
But think of the optics of it. Because when Birdman, I don't know why he decided to open up his mouth.
On Gladys.
When he was out here robbing Wayne from his money, and he was out here silencing him from releasing his albums, Hov was the one who paid his taxes for him. And we only found out because Wayne said it. And they also were just together 2-3 weeks ago. We saw them in a whole photo together. They were hanging out with DJ Khaled. Still, they're friends. They hang out. They talk. You bringing up Black. He's a young Black. He's not young and black. Wayne is old. He's a full blown. He's not young. Oh my
God, that is just underscored.
He is young.
Also,
he is young.
Just underscored.
Lil Wayne doesn't see racism. We don't care about him about no black issue.
Jerry.
Bitch, you don't open up your mouth about any other black issues.
Jerry.
But all of a sudden you want to cry wolf with this. And then you want to drag Hov into it.
Jerry.
It's not Hov's decision, yes.
A white man saved his life.
Good for Trump.
What? No.
I know you're talking about the one who legit saved his life after he shot and all that. Yeah, good for that. But Trump was the one who gave him the what did Trump give him?
Pardon.
The pardon. There you go. So
I can't even.
As I was,
but he was quick with that one because I wasn't even thinking about that shit.
As I was saying,
shout out to you, Jerry.
Good for Trump.
Shout out to Jerry for that. That was crazy.
New Orleans picked Kendrick.
Yes, that's a fact.
It's a round table. I understand that Hov is the face of it. I understand that you have this whole thing with Rock Nation right now. But at the end of the day,
they make
you're
moves.
mad at Rock Nation for doing their fucking job. They represent artists.
He podding right now.
That acts assigned to them. So they market them and you're mad about it. That's your biggest issue with Rock Nation and Hov. Because some of the people that you don't like, they're affiliated with Rock Nation. Get over yourself. You're married to a pedophile. Keep your mouth closed in these conversations. Keep your mouth closed in these conversations. Because you've been harassing a black woman who was raped or sexually assaulted by your pedophile husband.
Allegedly.
No, this ain't alleged. He went to jail for it. These are facts. The whole tape just got released of him talking to the police.
Let him know.
And guess what she did? She released a date for her deluxe album, to kind of just put that on so we'll talk about that and not her husband being, getting caught up by cops.
Well,
all I'm saying is
why do you think she's
keep your mouth closed sometimes. This should have been one of them times where you should have just minded your fucking business. Nikki. This should have been one of the times you minded your fucking business. And you know I love you. Ain't nobody better, including Lil' Kim. I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
I said it and I will always say it. I don't give a fuck.
Is she responsible for her husband's past?
Bully.
When you are, when you have claimed that you knew him before, during, and after he did these things, and when you have solidified yourself as being the Nicki Minaj, and this nigga get out of prison, and it's attached to his record and his name.
Again.
Bitch, when you had to go on tour, he had to go to court to get cleared to travel with you. Yes, we're holding that against you. You're Nicki Minaj.
Have you
and
ever...
out of every man in the world, you chose a pedophile. You chose a sex offender. Yes, we hold that against her.
Have you ever watched Love After Lockup?
Yes.
I have not.
What's next?
These chicks be riding for these guilty ass niggas. I'm not gonna lie. I guess if the dick good, we don't give a fuck what you did.
So real shit. On the flip side, they're still people too.
Because you said the real niggas in prison.
They are. A lot of them are.
Because they do.
So where else you gonna find a real nigga? Put in prison. You wait for one to get out of prison.
But these girls that's on Love After Lock, they're not Nicki Minaj.
Thank God.
They're not Nicki Lewinsky. The Harajuku Barbie. She didn't birth these bitches and have sons. That's different. You're literally Nicki Minaj. That's the man you chose.
And you was with Nas at one point.
I never fucked Wayne. I never fucked Drake.
All my life, man. Fuck's sake.
Like, just opening a song like that is wild.
First bar.
That shit was a podcast. Like, I'm here to address it all. I never fucked Wayne. I never fucked Drake. Like, oh my God.
And one of my favorite
I don't believe Drake shit though.
Well, I mean, he's always wanted her.
Drake
wanted everybody.
Drake,
I ain't gonna lie.
But
I'm sure if I
here's the thing though,
sit
right?
my little behind in front of him.
What people don't admit about Drake is his success rate when it comes to that though. Like they don't
successful in what?
In
what's the success?
Conquering.
Yeah, in the takedown.
In the takedown? Well, he be fucking them. He at least fuck them.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
they don't talk about that part. They like to clown Drake about everything.
And I still
but
think
after
she fucked Drake.
after it's all said and done, he still took him down.
And Wayne, I think she fucked both.
That's a theory.
Who?
Nicki.
The figment of y'all imagination.
Oh, you think Nicki fucked both of them? Oh, I don't think so.
Even though you can't. Why else would you come out with a song? I never fucked Wayne. I never fucked Drake.
On my life, man.
Fuck's sake.
If I did, I'm a nice with them
and let him eat my ass like a cupcake.
My man,
and that
he
probably happened.
You ate me out.
Drake is Drake. If Drake fucked Nicki, he would have did subliminal bar by now that let us know.
I bet you it's there somewhere. I bet you it's there somewhere.
It's in the song.
Not even in that song, but I bet you it's in another one.
It's in that song.
In that song, he said that he was looking at her in the car and he was thinking about it. He didn't say it happened.
Nigga, why would I say it happened? Me being in the car with you in the LA traffic with the city slow. Nigga, I'm busting it down. I ain't gonna tell about that. I would never tell about that.
There's a subliminal bar in there somewhere. What? We missed it. I bet you.
Low key, it may be high key. I've been peeped that you like me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Who else you really gonna be with besides me, I mean?
A pedophile.
It don't take much for me to do this shit quietly, I mean.
Probably A minor.
You say I'm obsessed with thick women, and I agree. I like my girls. BBW.
That song is hard.
Oh my God. Just
song is fire.
Y'all talking about Lil Wayne? Chris Brown can do the Super Bowl before Lil Wayne.
Nah, they still boycotting him.
Of course.
He will
There's
always.
other hip hop artists
He's on the
that can do it
blacklist
before Lil Wayne to show.
At this point,
because Rihanna did the Super Bowl, Chris Brown will never.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a stain on his record for the rest of his life.
I agree. So because I think the importance of this Super Bowl is that it was the first solo hip hop artist besides Kendrick, besides Kendrick and Drake.
Right, yeah, because like I said,
if you wanted an artist,
Quietly Cole.
One shot to show the world.
Quietly Cole. And I actually probably would have chose Cole over everybody.
Are you kidding me? That shit going up in the Super Bowl?
Man, what?
First things first.
Middle Child?
Uncle Phil? Yeah, Middle Child.
Middle Child is made for the Super Bowl.
Man, I told niggas that was the hardest song that came out that year, and they still was looking at me and just like, well,
Middle Child is
because that song is
Middle
hard.
Child is the craziest.
And I'm waiting on Travis.
Yeah.
So like, even with that being said, it's other artists that we know would.
Yeah.
You know, Travis got all the songs.
Opportunity better
NFL songs
to highlight hip hop
Fiend alone
versus a Lil Wayne. That's my biggest take.
Yeah.
Other
the reason
than
I stayed off a line and just waited to talk about it with y'all
I
is
because I did the same thing,
and I appreciate
except for in the Joe Button.
No, that nigga tripping. I don't know what the fuck he got going on in his brain, but he done said several weird things lately, and I'm like,
that's Joe for you.
What was the latest one? I'm like, nah, he needs to get evaluated. He said somebody, Usher or Bobby Brown was an Usherish.
Bobby
as
Brown
if
wasn't
as if
Usher's?
Bobby Brown didn't set the way for Usher in some type of way.
So here's the thing, right?
That's what he said,
And this
I'm like, you gotta be.
The only slight devil's advocate I'll play in that is Paperwork. All of Bobby Brown's contributions, if not done right paperwork wise, will not have Usher money. Because we talking about Usher with a Vegas residency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it ain't the same.
It ain't.
Having that residency puts you in a different tax bracket altogether.
They were speaking more of the sense of like when it comes to R&B singers who dance and sing as well and have the hits. He said that he doesn't see the Usher and the Bobby Brown. He don't see Usher and Bobby Brown in the same lane, and all right.
So I disagree with that.
Thank you. I disagree as well.
How he not sees it?
Yeah, like it does.
There's not that many.
Yeah, the list is small.
In that lane,
the list is small.
It's literally Bobby Brown.
The list is too
Usher,
small.
Chris Brown.
The list is small, especially for male R&B.
Male R&B, yeah.
Because the girls is back dancing now.
Victoria Monet, yes.
The girls is back dancing now.
That shit is wild.
The niggas is not dancing. So
the niggas ain't
you don't
dancing
have
at
a
all.
long list to choose from.
They can sing, but they just, they be trying to. I love me some Destin Conrad, but he just be there for the vibe. Like he ain't trying to. He ain't trying to. Nah.
None of that choreography. It's not happening.
He not doing none of that.
And Chris Brown still out dancing his dancers and shit too.
No, still
Like,
on skates.
Yeah, bruh. Shout out to Chris Brown. Chris Brown is still like.
I'm scared to put on fucking skates.
Performing though,
man.
like that boy's still performing. He will get on the harness still.
Chris Brown does it on coke and Newports, nigga.
Yeah, and
Like
he will
that-
still get on the harness and fly around that bitch and do acrobatics and shit. Usher ain't even doing that shit.
You know he do that. Yeah, he'll look around.
No, Usher ain't doing that.
Like who looking at me?
Usher not getting on the harness with the.
He don't need to.
He not doing that
better
shit.
than Chris.
Facts.
He don't need
His
to.
Tiny Desk performance is still legendary.
Chris Brown can't do a Tiny Desk.
I gotta watch Maxwell's.
How was it?
Desk. I don't know. I have to watch it.
I heard it was good,
I have
but
to catch
it was
up.
a song he didn't do, and everybody was upset about it.
Okay.
I think it was that one. I think it was that
Really?
one. I think it might have been that one.
How do you not do that at Tiny Desk?
It might have been that one.
How do you not do that at Tiny
How
Desk?
do you not do
wasn't-
Fortunate?
But I know it was one of his big hits. They was just like, how you not do
Right.
How you not do this?
That
song?
man smooth. When I finally realized the lyrics to Pretty Wings,
Man,
I'm like,
right?
nigga, this is the best. I'm sending this to whoever I'm breaking up with
Man,
next
one
time.
of the best breakup
crazy.
songs ever.
You would have never even thought.
Didn't know.
You'd have never
These
thought.
bitches was mesmerized.
You had never thought.
Playing at their weddings and
Yeah.
Oh my! I'm like, y'all are cursing your wedding. You're cursing it.
Would have
That
never
is a
thought.
breakup song.
No, never.
Nah.
This nigga Maxwell was swimming in the street. That's the craziest shit I ever seen.
With half a head braided.
They were swimming in the concrete
Half his
streets.
head is braided. Them little bitty fucking braids.
The
Concrete
He was
street.
braiding his hair. Some bitch.
Swimming.
It had to be some bitch from Philly. Only some
Swimming.
bitch can get that close
Swimming
to
at
the
the
scalp.
stoplight. My man's was swimming at the stoplight. That's crazy.
The fuck?
That is crazy.
Real shit.
I'll never forget that video a day of my life. That's
All right.
legendary shit.
All right, go. So what's next? What we got in store? You got dates on anything?
Again, Seeing the Light featuring JHB Boss is coming out September 28th. I am in, God willing, dropping a song every month.
Ooh.
That is the goal.
How did you feel about the Doechii project?
Lyrically refreshing.
Very. I thought so.
Lyrically
too.
refreshing.
Did you know she forced herself in 2 weeks to make that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
Man, I wish I was.
But I'm grateful.
posting that
I'm
when
grateful
it
for
was happening.
what she gave us because everything sounds like this or that. I
Yeah.
love for it to sound like other.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, something else.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a brush off.
Yeah, it was though.
Listening
I
to
really,
that.
really fuck with that. But
Very refreshing. Bless you.
thank you. But yeah, I'm dropping a song every month. my goal is to master a level of consistency. That's my only focus right now.
Yeah.
Master a level of consistency, and then thank you. Allergies been kicking my ass.
I'm about to say, is it me? I mean, I ain't sprayed none today. I just got a little deodorant on.
But yeah, mastering consistency until more songs make sense for the album.
Okay.
I'm not rushing the album. I got shit in place for the album. I know the direction for the album. The concept is concrete. The next 2 albums are concrete already. So the animated series was always planned to be a trinity. And what you'll find out though throughout the animated experience is that my parents have been the anchor for every album. My mom was featured on Theodore.
Just love a cohesive
My dad will be
thought.
featured on the Anti-Hero album because I gotta heal through some shit that me and my dad talked about.
Yeah.
And then my grandma was always the staple person for part 3, which will be so we got hero, anti-hero, savior. So everything that I'm doing right now is leading up to the savior portion of that final chapter of the animated project, and then I get to kind of move on and do some other stuff because I got songs about movie characters I want to do, a lot of different things like that. But the animated series is something that has to be done for therapeutic reasons.
Yeah.
So yeah, the song that I got, for my father is a song called "Deaf the Kid." The anime is Soul Eater. And it's really once I figure out how I want to like really get everything down with Pops, it's gonna be crazy because my childhood is wrapped up in all of my actions because my dad was gone. So, relating to the character in the anime Deaf the Kid, he had this axe to grind with his dad, who was the Grim Reaper. My dad's a Marine; he killed people. Grim Reaper. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's thought out. It's already there. It's going. So I'm really excited for what that looks like. Because although I got like the bigger picture in mind, the journey part is the part that I don't know anything about until it happens. So I'm excited about that, man. But seeing the light is a feeler for the anti-hero energy.
Okay.
So we'll, not that, it's success or failure will dictate if I put the album out or not. That's happening. But it's giving people a taste of where I'm going and the concepts and the stuff that I'm dealing with, and getting that angst about me.
Look, you gotta get that shit
so
wet
that
first.
I can properly do the savior portion.
Yeah.
Because anything that got my grandma's name tied to it, it's about to be glorious.
Pristine.
You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
we got to get there first. So I got to get the ugly shit out first, so we can get back to the
That's beautiful.
Are you outside of anime? Are you watching anything? We didn't even go through nobody week or nothing.
I'm watching.
We didn't. We just got straight.
I'm watching everything. But that's only because like TV and movies has been my biggest muse my entire life. Like I'll write half an album after I leave a good movie at the theater.
But it has to be a good movie.
It has to be a good one.
Right off the back of that, I went to see Beetlejuice.
I've been hesitant on it because it was one of them sequels that I didn't need.
I fell asleep.
I didn't need it.
I was there for the wings. Literally.
Like, I legit.
Shout out to Silver Spot. I love your wings.
Yeah, like I legit didn't need this, so I'm not rushing to go see it.
Yeah, I'll wait for it to hit streaming.
Yeah. Please do not.
I mean, I'm up on everything though. You know what I'm saying? Rather it's, you know what I'm saying, like ABC TV shows or Power. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I watch everything.
Yeah, I stopped watching the whole Power thing. Like it was just too much going on. Too much ghetto-ness.
The crazier part is like I had no idea I'd be rooting for Tariq. I had no idea. But I feel like the series Power as a universe worked with Courtney Kemp at its core. Mm-hmm. When she stepped away to do all the other stuff that she wanted to do, that's when we started getting away from how she wrote these characters and stuff like that or whatever. So I wish she'd come back to it. I love seeing her name on credits, but
I actually come back to
but she was like, she used to be there for the episode breakdown after every episode.
Oh, okay.
That's not a thing anymore because she's not there.
Yeah.
And it feels like she's not there.
Yeah.
So so that's what I'll say about the Power universe. But yeah, I'm watching everything.
You watched Euphoria?
Halfway through that, I get conflicted with Euphoria sometimes because the kids are teenagers.
The same.
So
my girl, she loves
because the writing is amazing, right?
Yeah, it's amazing
as a drama TV show.
But my girl is so I don't want to say she wrapped up in like these teenage things or something like, but she loves like high school based shows and shit like that, and I can't understand it because I'm like all this. But maybe I think, you know, some of the things that I went through as a high schooler, she didn't go through. And so and she keeps telling me that she was sheltered, you know, in high school. And she's older than me. Right. And, you know, I'm like, well, maybe it's that. Maybe you're looking at what you may have missed out on because you missed out on a lot. Because I was out here wild.
I was outside.
I was outside every day of my life. My mom just came in here telling my business, didn't she? Yeah. She was just in here telling my business. I'm like,
I was
my
outside.
God, relax.
I wasn't outside, but I was popular, so.
And I've never been.
I was popular outside. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I was outside. I was popular outside.
I've already told me last week I was privileged. So.
Yeah. So here's why I said that he was
being popular now is weird.
I'm sure
it's really weird.
I'm sure it's an adjustment for sure.
It is when you out having lunch with your dad or somebody and somebody goes crazy
and then somebody knows. Oh my God,
fucking weird. I'll never get used to that shit. Not that I'm not grateful.
I don't have it now.
Not that I'm not grateful.
See, I'm worried.
About what?
For you.
For me?
For that to happen. Yeah. Niggas just, laugh! Look like you laugh!
Come on, ain't you laugh?
Yeah, like.
Because that's how they walk, ain't you laugh? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking
It's strange. It's strange.
What you want?
It's
I ain't got no money. And let me just get that out the way.
As you said, I'm privileged. So
I ain't got it.
It's a strange feeling.
He's privileged because he he went to school with cousins and sisters. Well, not sisters, but a cousin and a sister. Like, he had people in school. So if one try him, you try all three of them. I didn't have none of that. You know, I'm an only child.
They never tried me, though. I guess that's why I never felt privileged. Because I'm older.
I don't have any siblings,
but
me and my cousins are all staggered, like by 6 years.
Definitely,
I ain't had nobody.
Yeah, no, I was.
My first fight was in 3rd grade. Her name was Deasia Kelly. I swung and missed.
Well, my first fight was on
right down the street. That school down the street. That's the school I went to.
I have legit been fighting my whole life.
Brothers.
See, I swung and missed.
Like when I got bullied, I never got a 1-on-1 ever. It was always multiple assailants.
Now, when we talk about these hoes and domestic violence, I think that's where I shine the most because you not gonna bully me like in love.
That's a whole nother
and
episode.
because I like the thicker ones. You're bigger than me. You thought you could do what? No. I have you pinned up against this motherfucking garage.
Big as the what?
Big as the what? Are you fucking bitch? Move! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but yeah, that's what you got to expect from me. Expect more dope shit coming out of the whole Blur Station streaming service situation. As we look for bigger talent to help, push us. We're in the funding phase right now. So investment and participation is crazy. The cool thing about Blur Station is that right now anybody that signs up for Blur Station automatically gets enrolled in stock options, so you get to own a portion of the company.
How do we sign up?
Right.
I got links and everything for
Send us the
everybody.
link.
Can we post
Because
the
I
link
gotta
in our stream?
You can for sure.
Absolutely.
We have a functional beta right now.
Okay.
It's a lot going on with Blur Station, but we reach our number goal. You get your first residual check once we get funded.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really imperative to get on board now. Of course,
That's exciting.
As one of the ambassador and as the music director, I am looking to put people on for projects like, you know what I'm saying, if Michael Jai White decides his first Blur Station project is going to be something crazy, I get to be like, hey, I got an artist for what you looking for.
Yeah.
And I believe in nepotism.
Yeah. Nepotism, yeah. Put your man on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Put your people on.
So
Absolutely.
it's like come holla at me. I got the key to
Not only that,
something super crazy.
When people are looking for something that I can't or I don't necessarily provide, and I know somebody who can provide it, I'm
not withholding that information.
Right, exactly. Anytime, and I know it's just, small work, but anytime anybody's asking for a photographer, I plug in who I love, a this I plug in, a that I plug in, I just, that's how I operate.
Yeah, so I always, you know what I'm saying, anytime I get a chance to be on a platform, I have to bring awareness to Blur Station because
absolutely,
we don't have something that's just for like we're trying to be direct competitors to Netflix and Hulu and everything else.
Yeah.
So the fact that you can't get the CEO of Netflix on the line right now, but you can get my man Kevin Murphy on the line, and you can sign up and you can automatically have ownership. And you know what I'm saying? So like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Of course, it takes faith.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like any company,
absolutely,
you either you sink or you swim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we believe in what we doing so much over here at Blur Station that we want people to be able to get something out of it. Like we ain't just asking you to sign up to some shit and you just a random nigga in the numbers somewhere.
Right.
Nah, we hit our first million, them checks trickled off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I legit get a paycheck from Blur Station right now. Like, this is a legit company. The CEO worked for Hasbro.
Oh, see, okay. See,
you know what I'm saying?
You got shit lined up.
Yeah,
just send me the link.
I got you.
Send me the link, guys. We gonna put that link right into the YouTube description.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna post it on Facebook. If you follow us on Facebook, follow him on Facebook.
Definitely, because
follow him on Instagram.
We can go and edit.
Follow him on Twitter.
Follow him everywhere.
Because I'm telling you, like, be a part of it before it's too late. Don't be the person that was like, all you know is being an Uber passenger and you wasn't the person that was like
created Uber.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Or that was there.
Or the person that invested in it first.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying. Like, let Blur Station take off, and it's this other thing. There's this big conglomerate now, but you were offered the opportunity to be an owner from the startup. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the artist that's coming in, as a favor to us for everything that we're trying to give you, we just want you to be a subscriber of the service. You be a subscriber of the service, you get all the perks that come with it.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
Because I mean,
that's an even trade. That's fair.
How much somebody spending on, on an ounce or something? You know what I mean? We're less than that. Way less than that.
Way.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this ain't even like of course the bigger picture, you putting it into this company or whatever. Think about yourself. I want you to be selfish. Be selfish. $10.99.
Yes.
$10.99 is the subscription price for Blur Station right now. You spend that $10.99.
I thought you were talking about the tax form.
No, not even that's coming afterwards though.
Oh, I know.
But $10.99 is the upfront asking price for the subscription for Blur Station. You stay subscribed for the extended month. I think it's like 13 months maybe.
Okay.
$10.99 for 13 months.
It's not bad.
Get you, once we're funded, get you a residual check that you can eat off of for the duration of the company's existence. And you did that early. And we only doing that once we reach our first milestone goal. After
of course,
that,
we would go hard for it because we already invest in it.
Investing.
Because the better it does, the quicker you see your profit.
And look, I
you know
like
what I'm
having
saying?
a check coming in.
Yeah. And that's really all we asking.
I don't want to tell too much of the sauce because
Cue it. Is we gonna watch the debates, Theo?
Child, it's probably ain't even on no more.
What do you mean? It's 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock, nigga. It came on at 7.
Oh, I had no idea. I didn't even know the time it came out. Well, everyone, that was another Talk Your Shit Tuesday. I'm just Jer. She's the Lucky Laugh. And he is Crazy 8, the motherfucking great.
Yes, sir.
Google him. Follow him. Go listen to his music. Subscribe to him. Sign up for the website.
Sign up for Blair Station.
Period.
We care about black folk.
I know that's somebody got to now.
He the GOAT. He really is that nigga. Like, he really is hard as fuck. Like, he really, really is. Even if you're not into anime, you listen to him, like, damn, this nigga one of the best rappers I've ever heard in my life. Like, facts are facts. So, as always, until you hear from us again, go be great out here in these streets.